Good evening and welcome to week 3 of McNeil Mavericks football season right here on the Vype Live Network. My name is Michael Rose, your play-by-play voice of the Mavericks, and I'm blessed beyond belief to be joined by my dear friend, broadcast partner, producer extraordinaire, and color analyst Trey Grubb as a hard-fought battle. There we go, last Thursday night. That resulted in victory number 1 for the Mavericks. The coaches and players navigated through the pomp and circumstance of homecoming week, and according to Coach Scott Hermes, they are locked in for tonight. Maverick fans, the time has come, and we are here, so excited to be here and ride along with you all this season. So with all that said, we want to welcome you right here to the Palace on Parmer, the district opener in McNeil High School's 2025 homecoming game against the Warriors of Westwood High. And as I mentioned before, here is my broadcast partner, Mr. Trey Grubb.
Yeah. Well, you heard me. The microphone was a little far from me. So let's start that again.
Mr. Trey Grubb.
Hey. So yeah, been in this building many times for many games. Super excited to actually be calling the Mavericks. I know I've been talking about that. It's like a dream come true. But yes, many homecomings here, and my son graduated in the year of 2020 of COVID, and we did our graduation here. So last time I was actually in this stadium with the family was for his graduation in 2020. So pretty excited about that. And you were talking about it a second ago. You got a hold of Coach right after they did their pregame stuff down underneath the building. So we're going to run it to the coach's interview real quick, see what he had to say before we start things up.
Michael Rose here with Coach Scott Hermes of the McNeil Mavericks, getting ready for homecoming here at the Palace on Parmer. A lot of pomp and circumstance this week, but just chatting, the team's really locked in. So speak to that as far as rehearsal and practice and everything you've gotten into this week.
Yeah, homecoming week for us, it's a big deal, but our guys are locked in. We understand that, our role in homecoming is to go out and win the football game on Friday night. And so, we talk to them as a staff, but again, this is a senior-led group. They're very focused. They know it's at stake. First district game of the year, and that's what we're really excited about.
And with McNeil High School and homecoming, traditions. Lots of things have gone on since you've come. You kind of turned tables on tradition and made it your own. And what kind of things do you put to the team as you build each and every year you've been at McNeil?
Well, we to be honest, we talk about doing things right. We talk about focusing on the little things, correcting mistakes. We talk about how little things lead to big things, and the scoreboard takes care of itself. And so, every day we're going to praise competition. We're going to find examples from games, from practices of guys going above and beyond, and that's what we're going to highlight and praise, and that's going to be our standard.
And finally, it's district is upon you, a district opponent. A little bit more amped up, a little bit more goes into this, or is it just business as usual?
Hey, everybody starts the year 0-0 right now, right? And everybody's got aspirations of being state champs, and so no matter what's happened those first 2 games, everybody's at the same place right now. We're all tied for first in the district. So, yeah, we know the importance of it. We talked to our guys, the first 2 games of the year. No matter what the outcome, it wasn't going to help us be a district champion, right? That starts tonight, so that's what changes.
Well, I wish you all the best, and thank you for your time, especially on game night.
Awesome, thank you.
All right, Coach Scott Hermes of the McNeil Mavericks. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
We're the captains of McNeil football,
and you're watching Maverick football on Vype Live.
Welcome back. I thought we were going to break.
Yeah, I tricked him. There, everybody. Sorry about that.
The colors are out on the field. It is homecoming week, as we mentioned, and appreciate Scott Hermes for taking time under the bleachers in the tunnel, I should say. Now I'm all flabbergasted, but that's okay. A beautiful night here for football, by the way. You can see the overcast clouds, and right about looks like 90 degrees at kickoff here tonight. And here's the national anthem by the choir.
Yeah, look at that group.
Well done by the choir. Oh, I love this job so much. This is great.
Man, look at that. That's the whole choir down there.
It is. Everyone in mass tonight. I wonder if that's a little bit of alum and the high school choir getting together.
Oh, I bet you it is.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I tried to get Dylan and the boys to come down here for the game, but they're playing basketball. That is their Friday ritual. He comes into town from College Station, and they go play some hoops.
Hooping it up with
Yep.
the boys. Right on. My son is over at the Round Rock Athletic Center playing some volleyball right now.
Oh.
So that's what he does on his Fridays when he comes back from school, too. So
Well, this is what we do on ours, and we love it.
Friday Night Lights, baby. Back under the lights on Friday night here at the Palace on Palmer. It does not get much better than that. It appears, and I think this is week 3. We finally saw what the coin toss was. So
Yes, we finally catch it this time, and looks like Westwood actually won the toss and wants the ball.
right on.
Yeah, they've got their junior quarterback. He started last year as a sophomore. Not a great record, 2-8 last year they were, but they finished strong. They beat Vista Ridge pretty well. He threw for over 200 yards in that game. So seeing if they can lift off from that and see where they go. They got a strong running back, which we talked to our neighbor next to us about that, and said we need to keep an eye on him. They've also got a returning wide receiver, which was their leading wide receiver last year. And so they've got some people returning that have led them to sort of rebuild, I guess you'd say. And McNeil, as Coach mentioned, heavy senior team, senior-led. The players police themselves. And so as last week when we saw that second half, they kind of upped their game a lot in that second half.
Indeed, as you can see, Bryce Wilson, they're teeing it up for the Mavericks here tonight on opening night of district play and homecoming here. Looks to be number 3, Maps Meese in the back deep, along with number 3 and number 4, Drew Norrell. And Wilson's kick is deep and over in, going into the end zone, fielded, and a knee taken. 1st and 10 for the Westwood Warriors. Ball will be placed right there at the 25-yard line, and we are ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, you saw a couple of guys there from Westwood, and they are arch rivals. And yes, I do have a bit of chip on my shoulder when it comes to Westwood, and that's just because I'm a McNeil at heart, Maverick at heart.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of these guys know each other off the field. Saw several of them giving each other low fives, no high fives, because they're trying to keep it on the down low.
There you go.
See if they come out running and try to go after that McNeil front line.
Cooper waits the quarterback. Handoff right off the bat. Someone lost their helmet. That looks to be Mr. Wynn. He'll have to come off for a play, but a grinder of a play, about 2 yards on the carry, up to maybe, looks like 3 up to the 28-yard line. 2nd down and 7 for the Warriors.
I'm sure Westwood saw that we got gutted a few times up the middle. That time, though, nice stout defense up front, bringing that linebacker up off the right side. Guys not playing as deep as they played last week. Maybe anticipating a little bit more run to begin with. Now they're scooting back.
Another handoff hits the hole, but right there to plug the hole, there are a host of Mavericks. No gain on the play.
All 11 there by the end. Coaches mentioned that. They like to everybody get to the ball.
Meets the ball carrier again for the Warriors. No gain on the play. It's they're down in 7.
Yeah, this is that long 3rd down. You want them in, makes them kind of one-dimensional.
2 receivers now split to each side.
Yeah, it looks man-to-man with some help from the top safeties.
Waits. Has Meese flanked right there to his left. Now he'll go to his right side. Waits takes the snap, looking to throw on 3rd down. Hit as he throws, intercepted up at the 37, to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, still his feet, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Mavericks! Oh my goodness! Take that! Marshall Holland.
I think that's right, number 8.
Holland, yeah, with the pick 6. And the Mavericks take the lead with 10:19 to go in the first quarter. Look at that.
Look at that.
Some
I
goosebumps
got me
right
some
there.
goosebumps. My hair's all raised up. Oh, that's awesome.
Boom, baby.
Yeah, pressure brought from the left side there. Wasn't really able to step into that. Probably shouldn't have thrown it. And the hit just sort of made it loop up in the air, which I'm fine with. Yeah, Holland, that was a gift. Just right up in the breadbasket. It wasn't touched. Nice little block from the guy who actually hit the quarterback.
Yeah, no doubt. The extra point by Wilson is good. It's 7-0, 10:19 to go here in this opening quarter, and your Mavericks on homecoming in the lead. Wow. Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
And now, score still 0-0 is the mentality, right? You play the play in front of you. You got a lot of momentum, though, going. Football is a game of momentum. It really does help. It really, because you got to have a lot of energy, and so you got to have some emotion out there, some passion to get you to do that. And so momentum really does help there, but you also need to, it's early. There's a whole lot of football left. So let's build on that nice start.
Absolutely. Holland right there had a hand injury, and he's got a big club on his hand, but able to make the catch and rumble back for that big score. And now Wilson to tee it up and kick off for the second time in this quarter, less than 2 minutes apart here. Gotta love it. Nice crowd on hand here tonight for both schools, as we're just down the road from either campus. And again, Meese back deep. Another deep kick by Wilson. This one angling end over end. Will go out of the back of the end zone. Another touchback. 1st and 10 for the Warriors. They'll try it one more time here from the same spot.
Tell you what, Bryce is a weapon. Serious. Bryce is a weapon for this team. The kicking game has just been out of sight both games so far. It's definitely been a bright spot. We did have the one missed extra point.
Yeah.
But besides that, the kickoffs have been great. Does he punt as well? I think we got it.
I
don't think so.
I don't think so, no.
But the punting game's been really well too. So.
All right, here we go again for the Warriors. 1st and 10 from the 25. One receiver split to each side, one up back. And now the handoff. Meese gets it. Couple extra moves, gets all the way up to the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 on the carry.
Yeah, got some extra yards there, all inside while guys were hanging all over him.
Actually, it was Wade Allen on the carry. I beg your pardon.
Yeah, going over the left side there, following big old number 77, Jason Francis. That's a big man out there.
Allen remains the running back. 2nd down and 4 for the Warriors. Ball at the 31-yard line. 2 receivers to the left side. A keeper for Waits makes a move. Dives up across the 30, close to the 35, down to the 34-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and a yard to go for the Warriors.
Yeah, that looked like somebody talked to him on the sideline that if he feels that pressure, use your legs.
Yep.
If you got any path in front of you and you feel that pressure, just use your legs. It's just like handing it off to a running back. Just get 3 or 4 yards if you can.
Out of the pistol for the Warriors. Another handoff right up the middle. That's Allen. Gets a big gain to midfield. Still on his feet. Spins out of a couple tackles. Gets into McNeil territory all the way up across the 45 down to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
Again, going on the left side. Just mentioned him. Jason Francis over there. Following him. Nice big hole for him to run through there. And some missed tackles.
Yep.
Coach talked about that after the first game. Several missed tackles in that scenario right there.
24 yards on the carry for Allen. Line back up in the pistol, up back here to the near side. 2 receivers to the right. Wait, going to fake the handoff, rolling out now, looking to throw off his back foot. Incomplete, threw it where nobody was. Wise decision.
Well, there were some. I just wish he'd have thrown it to the blue.
Right. Second down and 10 from the 42 of McNeil. Folks, want to take a quick second here to thank this the source of this broadcast here tonight on the Vype Live Network. We appreciate the McNeil Maverick Football Booster Club for their sponsorship, partnership, friendship, and support.
Yeah, very grateful for that.
You bet. One receiver split to each side. Waits, takes the snap, handoff. Allen trying to get the edge, avoids one tackle, lowers the shoulder down across the 40, down to the 38. A gain of 4. It'll be third down and about 6 or 7 on the clock here.
And this is in that area where if they get 2 or 3 yards, you're probably looking at them going for it, which would mean they're probably thinking 2 plays here, so you might get a pass.
Excuse me, yeah.
Do a play action.
Two backs in the backfield for the Warriors. Receiver in motion, the end in motion, I should say. Throw back the other side, read well, right at the first down marker, or actually at the line of scrimmage, I beg your pardon. So no gain on the play, maybe a half a yard if at all, but a great job by the McNeil defense for swarming to the ball.
Yeah, and when they're doing a fantastic job of reading that. Everything was moving to the right. The play was to the left, and he was running and he was running that way from the jump. That's good film work or reading what the offensive linemen were doing.
Two receivers split here to the near side, the up back. Number 17, Ryan Edson.
Get there, boys. Get there, get there.
Wade steps up in the pocket, takes off, running, has the seam, gets up across the 30 down to about the 29-yard line. A first down for the Warriors. And the junior quarterback using his feet gets the first down.
Yeah, they're going to have to keep an eye on that. Those linebackers going to need to keep an eye on him.
Penalty on the play is declined, so it's first down for the Warriors. First and 10 from the 29 of McNeil. Mavericks marching on this drive. Or excuse me, the Warriors driving on this drive. What do I know? Two receivers to the left. Waits, takes a snap, handoff right up the middle. Bouncing off a couple of would-be tacklers. Lowers his shoulder, falls forward to about the 26-yard line. A gain of 3 on the carry. Second down and 7. And dadgummit, if Wynn doesn't tighten that chin strap as he goes off the field one more time.
Yeah, both times that Waits has gotten that first down with his feet, he's gotten pressure from the left-hand side.
Another handoff. Allen gets to the left side, still on his feet to the 15. Just gets tripped up. A first down for the Warriors. Ball placed at the 11-yard line. A big run of 15 yards.
Yeah, there's that running back that Rodney was telling us about to keep an eye on. Again, they've watched some film. Last week, a lot of success running the ball to the left against McNeil. Got to get something fixed and worked out there.
Two receivers to the left. This one handoff right up the middle, down across the 10, down to about the 8-yard line. A gain of 3. It's second down and 7.
Yeah, they had a big hit there. Player still down. 2 McNeil players down. Yeah, one was a big hit. He went low to get the tackle, put his helmet right where the ball was. Running back was able to hold on to the ball, but he probably got that knee. He is up. Talking to the trainer, making sure he's okay.
A couple of linebackers who laid the lick in. Got the brunt of that one. One of which walking off under their own power, which is a good sign. The other one being tended to there on the field.
Yeah, it's too early for cramps. We've had that happen the last couple of games.
90 degrees of kickoff. That's a good remedy, or a good cause for it.
Yeah. Yeah, a little ginger. It's nice to see him up and walking under his own power, though.
Absolutely.
Looks like maybe a hamstring bothering him there. But in football, like no other sport, it's next man up.
Second and 7 for the Warriors.
You see what the Warriors do here. Second down and 7, ball at the 8-yard line. Bounce around. Good read by the Mavericks, stuffing that run, and a loss of 2, maybe 3, all the way back on the other side of the 10-yard line, but they'll mark them right there at the 10. A loss of 2. It's third down and 9 now for.
Yeah, that time going down the right-hand side. Probably why they're not doing that. Mavericks just need to shore up their right side against that left side of Warriors. Big down here, Michael.
3 receivers on the field, 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Waits rolling to his left, looking to throw into the seam, into the corner.
Oh, what a
broken
play.
up. Nicely done by the Maverick defense. Incomplete pass in the end zone.
Yeah, I think that's our two-way player.
Sure is. Hayden Taylor busting that one up, knocking the ball to the ground. It's fourth down for the Warriors.
I think they're coming out with their kicking unit.
Fourth down.
Certainly doesn't mean they will kick.
There's the tee. Interesting. All right.
Well, you want to, sort of a rebuild after a 2-8 season last year, 1-1 to start the year. Certainly getting some points.
Joshua Jack for the field goal. Ball up in the air. It is good.
Yeah, get some points there. It was a nice long drive. A lot of times we talk about that. Coaches will go for it, and we'll kind of question it because sometimes just getting those points is a nice boost.
Unofficially a 28-yard field goal by number 19, Joshua Jack for the Warriors, makes it 7-3. The McNeil Mavericks maintain their lead. Welcome into the broadcast, all of you that are here tonight. And a happy homecoming to all the McNeil faithful and alumni. My name is Michael Rose here along with Trey Grubb. Our QA back at the studio is Mr. Skylar Gillespie. Skylar, apologize for taking almost the entire quarter before we recognize you. We want to thank all of our friends, the Vype Media Network, Merle Bertrand, Christina Weber-Bertrand, Suna Venkat, and all the folks who make this possible. And, of course, again, we want to mention and thank the Booster Club for bringing us on board this season for McNeil Maverick football.
How about 7.5 minutes before McNeil's offense touches the ball? That was a nice drive by the Warriors, taking time off the clock and getting points in there at the end, able to run and pass. Fourth down conversions. Oh, boy.
Little nubber into the air, and it's a live ball. Get on it, kids. There you go. Christie with it.
What?
I didn't see anyone signal fair catch.
Nobody signal fair catch.
That must be a rule or something we're not aware of or forgot about. But down at the 29-yard line, Zach Christie wisely, thankfully, got his mitts on it and got possession of it. Because after 10 yards, it is a live ball. Anyone can grab it.
Well, I tell you what, I'm not a fan of that kick, but that is a pooch kick. That's how you do it. Nice and high up in the air. Kind of in no man's land there. Nobody really calling for it, kind of like an outfield in baseball. Somebody's got to call it and go get it. So now we get to see the McNeil offense, which has been sitting on the sidelines, itching to get out there.
4:28 to go here in the first quarter. Jaden Stoltz takes the snap. A handoff Taylor. Taylor bounces off to the left side to make that the right side. Beg your pardon, up across the 30, a gain of 2 to the 31-yard line. Second down and 8 for the Mavericks.
Yeah, nice job there by the Warriors, stringing that out along the line there, not allowing him to get up the field. That's what you want your defensive line to do. Keep it on the line of scrimmage so the linebackers can come up and make a play.
2 receivers to the near side. Pass in the air, incomplete. Jarrell Gary. I knew I'd mess that up. Jarrell Gary. Sorry, buddy. Jarrell Gary with the miss, the intended receiver in and out of the hands. It's 3rd down and 8, ball at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, it was a little crowded around him there, but definitely a catchable ball. Might have been hearing those footsteps coming at him, Michael.
I think you're right. 2 receivers near side, 2 receivers on the far side. One back in the backfield. Schultz takes a snap, looking to throw here on 3rd down. Plenty of time, throwing to the near side, incomplete. Christie was the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and 8 for the Mavericks.
Yeah, I think he thought he was running it out, and he was just running a button hook. So, a little out of sync there. They go right to each other, talk about it. And I sure hope I haven't jinxed the kicking game. It has been one of the positives, especially for a coach that does like talking about field of scrimmage. What am I trying to say?
Line of scrimmage?
No. Oh my Lord!
Field possession?
Thank you so much. Wherever not time of possession, but oh my goodness! I'm gonna go drink some more of my Diet Coke.
Timeout taken on the field. I don't know if it's official or otherwise, but
no, that's us. McNeil took a timeout there.
And reconsider punting this ball back to Westwood, evidently.
I think the clock was winding down.
I was just adding to the drama, that's all.
Oh, yeah, I wonder if they're going to go for it, Michael.
4th down and 8 at their own 29 or 31-yard line. That's it's a gamble. Why not? That coach that never punted?
Oh, yeah. He would go for it from 5-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wasted play, you would say. Yeah, play that field position game. Thank you very much.
It is indeed. Mr. Wilson, Bryce punts that one deep, fielded about the 25-yard line up to the 30, 35, still in sweep to the 40, cuts up to the 50, still in sweep 45 to the 40, down the sideline he goes to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Warriors. Oh my goodness, no flags on the field that I can see.
Nope.
And a huge punt return of about 74, 75 yards for the Warriors.
Missed tackles.
Wow.
Missed tackles now 2 or 3 times. And that was right after a timeout to talk about it too.
Matt Smeese makes the big return to pay dirt for the Warriors, and they take the lead here.
Yeah, both touchdowns coming off of big plays.
Oh, never mind. The ball is placed at the 22-yard line. Evidently, he stepped out of bounds, Trey.
Oh, I get to take those points off of there. I like that.
Oops, yeah.
Well, nice job then by the return team to at least get over there, but definitely got to work on those tackles. Got to wrap them up, Michael.
Mm-hmm. 1st and 10 for the Warriors at the 22. Handoff to Allen. He zigzags to the left side into the end zone for a touchdown. Now they're on the board. A 22-yard scamper for number 5. That's Wade Allen for the Warriors, making it happen.
Yeah, it's just too easy, Michael. Again, that right side of the McNeil defense, which has been kind of a hole that has been exploited by both teams in the previous 2 games, and now being exploited by the Warriors.
Jack out for the extra point. Snap, spot kick on the way is up. It is good. 3:22 to go here in quarter number 1, and the Warriors take the lead 10-7 here at the Palace on Palmer. Michael Rose here along with Trey Grubb. Wow.
Yeah, that kind of stuff will erase the drive, and then that will certainly erase that the bad taste of that pick 6. Warriors offense has got to come out here, and that offensive line's got to do some pounding. We got to get the ball moving. Give that defense a break. Let them get over there and coaching staff get with them and talk about it.
Jaden Choate is going to kick it off for the Warriors.
I mean, it's a pretty easy chat. You got to wrap up. Doesn't matter how hard you hit them. You got to wrap up.
Perkins and Taylor back deep, but the last kickoff by the Warriors was fielded at the 29-yard line. This one, another pooch kick fielded at the 29. Returnable, Zach Christie has it, makes a couple moves, still on his feet to the 40. Gets knocked down as he crosses the 40 up to the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for the McNeil Mavericks. They got good field position here. 3:13 to go in this first quarter. The Warriors on top, 10-7.
And that's the guy that I would get involved. I would get Christie involved in this offense. Get the ball in your playmakers' hands. Get the ball to him, Taylor, Gary. And that offensive line's got to, they got to want it. They got to have some heart out there.
3 receivers split here to the near side on the left, one up top. That's Gary up top to the right. Soltz takes the snap. Handoff. Bouncing out to the right side. Gets across the 40 up to about the 43-yard line. That was number 23, Zylan Hall on the carry.
I think we're going to have unsportsmanlike on the Warriors.
There's that Laundry over there on the far side.
And that looked like a really promising run, but those linebackers and defensive backs just flew up in there and made those tackles. Yep. So we'll add some yardage to that.
That'll put the Mavericks in Warrior territory as they cross the 50. 15-yarder for the unsportsmanlike penalty.
And like I said, a lot of these guys know each other off the field, but there's certainly no love lost out here between these two teams.
Ball placed at the 42-yard line of the Warriors. 1st and 10, bunch formation. Soltz under center. Now they shift out of that to the shotgun formation. 3 receivers moving here to the near side, one to the top of the screen. 1st and 10 for the Mavericks. I beg your pardon. Quick throw. Perkins with the catch to the 40, lowers his shoulder, and he drives across the 40 down to about the 30, looks like 36-yard line. A gain of 6 on the pitch and catch.
Yeah, nice job there by Soltz. The key to that play, not only the blocking, the wide receivers getting their blocks, but to also get that ball out as quickly as possible so that wide receiver can get going.
2nd and 4 for the Mavericks. 2 receivers top of the screen. Soltz, quick throw, caught by Perkins, catches it, couple of yards up across the 35 down to the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 on the carry. It'll be 3rd down and 2 for McNeil.
Yeah, I think Gary missed his block there. Yeah, when you try those out plays, whenever there's more defensive backs than there are wide receivers, it usually doesn't work out.
Yeah, it's hard to put a hat on more than one person when you're over there spread so wide.
Yep.
Christie at the tight end spot, bunched to the top of the screen. 2 receivers here to the bottom, and a dead ball as the whistle blew. Timeout taken by Westwood. Derek Ward in his first season as the Warriors head coach. Shout out to Anthony, and hopefully he's enjoying his retirement.
We're very fortunate. We are way up here, so our microphone shouldn't get too many young high schoolers right underneath it. Lots of McNeil fans here.
Oh, big time, yeah.
Got lots of blue and green. Teal, I imagine that's actually teal. But homecoming, so lots of palms, lots of mums. Not the kind that are moms to Brits or Aussies.
Mum's the word.
So 3rd down is short here.
Gary and Perkins split here to the near side. Looks like Hall in the backfield. Make that Taylor, beg your pardon.
Yeah, 6 guys in the box for Warriors.
Soltz under center, handoff. Taylor bounces to the left side. Plenty of room. Gets up across the 30 down to the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 for the McNeil Mavericks. And Trey over here signaling to keep it going. I agree, man. Let's go.
I would speed up. I would speed up the play calling here.
Taylor gets a gain of 5. 3 receivers split to the top of the screen. 2 backs in the backfield. The up back here to the far side. It's a direct snap. Gary, and now a reverse. Perkins coming near side. Good block on the edge. Gets around to the 25 to the 20. Still on his feet. Perkins driving forward down across the 15 to about the 14-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Mavericks. Great little razzle-dazzle and a 15-yard pickup. Makes it 1st and 10 once again.
Yeah, I think you alluded to it. That was a great block by tight end Bowen Wheatley. Freeing that corner up, letting him get that edge. The sooner they can start turning it upfield, the better.
2 backs in the backfield. Soltz takes the snap, takes the handoff, thrown, caught, touchdown, Gary. The Mavericks back on top. A beautiful pitch and catch from Soltz to Jarrell Gary, and the Mavericks retake the lead with 1:03 to go here in quarter number 1.
See if we can see that replay there. Yep. Yeah, that's just a busted play. Great read by Soltz. I'm sure Gary was like, oh, please hike the ball, please hike the ball, please hike. You know, they can't hike it fast enough when nobody's covering.
Good job keeping their composure. Wilson, snap, spot, kick, it's good. 14-10 here with 1:03 to go. The Mavericks retake the lead. Now they just need either a punt return or a kickoff return to get a touchdown in all 3 phases here tonight.
I'll take it.
I will too.
I like that.
Absolutely.
I like the way you're manifesting. You know, you might think about, I know he can kick it out of the end zone, but you might think about trying to kick it inside that 5-yard line if you can. See if you can pin him a little deep. He's got the leg to get it up in the air for sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, we saw on that punt return that he definitely can elude a few people. He's got the speed to do so. Thankfully, Turf Monster snuck out and moved the sideline a little closer, so he stepped out of bounds.
Well, on that punt, he kind of outkicked his coverage.
Sure did.
There.
And our question was answered about who's our punter. We just haven't done it very much, but it was Bryce who was punting as well. So, 1:03 to go here in this first quarter. First drive for the Warriors resulted in a pick 6 by number 8, Marshall Holland. And now a 14-yard touchdown pass to Jarrell Gary, and it is 14-10. This one will hop a few times into the end zone. A touchback once again on the kickoff for Bryce Wilson.
Yeah, but that time, though, he tried to get it a little bit closer. I'd venture to say in the last 4 years of us doing this together, and we've done this together longer than that, but continuous now, he might be the best kicker we've seen.
I think you're right.
No disrespect to any of the other players, but my goodness, he's a good kicker.
Our time at Austin High a couple years ago, we saw a young sophomore who came out on the team, and he has gone to camp after camp and done a great job, so we don't get to watch him anymore. But just thinking about that, when kickers apply themselves like he's done and Bryce is doing, that's just a lot of fun to watch.
Yep.
Quick throw here on first down for the Warriors. Caught and hit by a swarm of defenders, but he gets up across the 30 to the 31-yard line, a gain of 6 on that play.
And that's a play that's worked for the last 2 games for the Mavericks opponents, so it's not surprising that the Warriors are going to that play.
Waits, takes the snap, handoff, Allen. Allen bounces off to the left side, still on his feet up across the 40, all the way up to the 44-yard line.
Just not getting containment, Michael. They're just not getting anybody on that outside.
A big carry for Allen once again, this time 13 yards and a first down for the Warriors. Last 20 seconds here of the quarter. We'll see if they get one more play off before the quarter ends. They're lining up to do so. Yeah, they'll get it one more off. Waite takes a snap, and a great read and a tackle for loss in the backfield.
And that may be one of the reasons why they've been able to bounce it out. He's so quick off that right-hand side. He may be coming in too fast, maybe. That time, though, what a great read. Speed, catching him back behind the line of scrimmage. We'll head to that second quarter with a loss on the play, so I'll take it.
Absolutely. Second down, 12 when the second quarter resumes for the Warriors. Michael Rose here along with Trey Grubb. Our QA back at the studio is Skylar Gillespie. 14-10, the score after one quarter of play. Do we have enough time?
Nah, let's just stay right here. We love to talk, don't we?
Yeah, we'll talk it out. I was worried about them coming right back, but now they're just taking their time. I'm sorry about that.
No, we like to talk.
It's the on-air production meetings, folks. Welcome to the behind the scenes of Vype Media Broadcast.
The Grubb Rose production. You notice how I put my name first? Just
absolutely. Well, I would. That's for sure.
Just saying.
I do one thing, you do six. So that's very, very apropos, my friend. Absolutely.
So while we got a little time here, a little shout out to my lovely wife back at home watching the Winchester Boys on Supernatural, her favorite show. Happy anniversary. We celebrated year 30 this past Wednesday. That's right.
It's nice your mom.
And they were all with me.
Yeah. It's nice to let your parents let y'all get married when you're 16. Big second down play for the Warriors as they start things off here in the second quarter. Get up across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Yeah, those just quick outs to their wide receivers. It's so hard for those linebackers to get over there quickly and get and the defensive backs to come up.
Third down and 3 now for the Warriors as they get into McNeil territory. One receiver split to each side, two backs in the backfield. Waite takes a snap, hit immediately. Good read by the defense. Can't keep our helmets on tonight, but we're sure making some great plays in the backfield. Defensive lineman Jacorian Hubbard coming in, making the stuff. And the stop, he'll go off to the sideline to get that helmet taken care of.
And that's what they need to do when they're trying to bounce it out to the left-hand side there. He took his offensive lineman and walked him down the line of scrimmage. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like they're going to punt here and try to. McNeil really hasn't shown. Well, I guess to some degree they did just last drive, huh?
Yeah. A loss of 1 on the play makes it 4th and 4. Ball at midfield. Back to punt for the Warriors. Number 21, Joshua Hansen, senior.
I would certainly be on the lookout, though, for a fake to that up back.
Aiden Taylor back deep. That's a direct snap to the punter. High punt wobble, getting everybody out of the way. It's going to take a Warrior bounce, going all the way down inside the 10, inside the 5. Still rolling. Get there, boys. Uh-oh, they step on the line?
They did not.
They did not. Wow, great job in coverage by the Warrior special teams. 1st and 10 for the Mavericks. Ball at the half-yard line, folks.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, the McNeil tried to act like they were trying to go catch it over here on the right-hand side, see if they could fool the Warriors, but they could not. This is dangerous territory here. But I'm sure they have plays that they practice from here. See if they'll have the guts to run it. That is certainly the play, especially against, well, they've loaded up the box here.
Schultz in the end zone. Looking to throw on first down, going up top. Has a receiver, it's give and take. Gary makes the catch at the 30, 40, to midfield, the 40, 30, 20, 10, touchdown Mavericks. Wow. 99-yarder, man.
99 and a half.
Wow. Jarrell Gary went up for that one, snatched it out of the air, and took off up the near sideline for 99 and a half yards and a big score. Oh, my Lord.
Let's see if they show that. Yep. You can see he goes up and just takes it from the Warriors defender.
Nice camera work by the crew here at the Palace on Palmer. Thanks for that replay. Oh my goodness, Jarrell Gary. Look at you, kid. That a boy. Holy cats.
Kick is up, and we've got ourselves another point.
There we go. Bryce Wilson with the extra point. 10:22 to go here in the second quarter.
Wow.
Holy moly.
They did have the guts. They had the guts to call a deep route. Took advantage. That's one thing all year that we've been able to see. The wideouts have done a really great job of taking advantage of man-to-man coverage, being able to beat their man off that. And that time, just it was who wanted the ball more.
Yes.
And he wanted the ball more.
Holy moly.
I'm very, very excited. Also, have some deep feelings for that young cornerback.
Yeah.
He just gave up probably one of the plays of the year.
Just the confidence, just looking to get that ball out of the end zone, out of the shadow of the goalpost. Soltz, nice ball up in the air.
Yeah, giving his guy a chance.
Yep.
Giving his guy a chance to go get it.
Just go up underneath this one and see what happens. And Gary took full advantage and used that lightning quick speed. The captain zips up the sideline. 99.5 for number 5.
If they were still doing it, that would be an ESPN highlight.
Mm-hmm. Now from the other side, as the second quarter is about a minute and a half, a little bit more in the books.
Yeah, that doesn't happen very often in football. I hope he does get some pub on that.
Mm-hmm. Another kickoff for Wilson. This one's going to be fielded right at the goal line. Coming to the 10, angling near side of the 15 up to the 20. Ball's loose. It's on the ground. Mavericks got it back. Oh my goodness.
What a great hit.
Oh.
See if we can get that replay again, see who it was. Yeah, I couldn't tell from the replay on who did it, but
oh my Lord! Look
nice
at
job
that.
Nice job getting your hat on the ball. And I was just about to say that he had some shifty moves. Well, one of those moves got that ball out a little bit away from his body, and McNeil will be able to get their hands on it, helmet on it.
You know what my dad would say?
Do it.
Got more moves than a bowl of Jello.
Hello.
Two receivers near side. Soltz takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looking to throw on first down. Ball caught across the 25, down to the 24. That's Zach Christie.
Yeah.
Oh, that was my bad. That was Jarrell Gary on the throw.
Letting that ball fly off of a
doing the Wildcat.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Now Soltz back in at quarterback.
And that's a wrinkle that could certainly have some big benefits. You don't see that a lot.
Gain of 8 for the Mavericks. Now 4 receivers split to the far side. Empty backfield for Soltz looking to throw. Coming near side. And the play stopped. Whistle dead.
Yeah, he had double coverage on him. So he read the double coverage and stopped. And Soltz did not. You know, a lot of times people don't realize that both the quarterback and wide receivers have to read the same thing because there's 2 different routes for them to run depending on what the wide receiver faces.
Handoff Taylor. Taylor cuts back to the 10. 5. Touchdown Mavericks. Aiden Taylor. Oh my. Nice run up the gut on third down from the 24-yard line. A 24-yard scamper makes it home to pay dirt. Another big score for your Mavericks. 9:28 to go here in this second quarter. Bryce Wilson back out once again for another extra point.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, that offensive line, they've really stepped it up these last 3 drives. That's what I'm talking about.
Absolutely. Christie the holder. Snap, spot, kick is up, and it is blocked. Christie picks it up, looking to make something happen. Nothing going there. Good job by Zach Christie. Being aware of what's going on, jumps on the ball. But The extra point attempt, no good. 9:28 to go here in this second quarter. The Mavericks on top, 27-10.
Yeah, looking for the replay of that to see how it got blocked. That is unusual. But up 27-10. 9:28 left in this first half. We'll be kicking off again. Last time, got ourselves a turnover. Again, I'd like to see that land right around the inside that 5-yard line. Make them have to protect their runner back there. See if our guys can keep in their lanes and make another play, get another fumble, or stop them deep. You're going to stop them deep, though. You got to kick it high. Got to give your guys a chance to get down there.
Three-play, 32-yard drive for the Mavericks. Took all of about 50 seconds off the clock, maybe 45. And another score, 27-10 here with 9:28 to go in the second quarter. Michael Rose here along with Trey Grubb. Our QA is Skylar Gillespie. And there's Bryce Wilson kicking it off. Yet again, this one fielded inside, about a yard deep in the end zone, up to the 10, to the 15. Still on his feet, 20-25, cuts back across the middle. Number 7 on the return, all the way up across the 30 to about the 32-yard line.
Yeah, that time a couple of our guys stayed in their lanes, but they just ran past the ball carrier.
Colton Case with a big kickoff return for the Warriors. Gets them up to the 32.
Yeah, an extra 7 yards by taking the ball out there.
Two receivers to the top of the screen, one here to the bottom for the Warriors. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Waits looking to throw, steps up in the pocket, and he'll take off. Still on his feet, spins out of one and hit hard as he crosses the 35 up to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, that time had a linebacker spying out on him. Spun out of the first tackle, but the guys were swarming to the runner, swarming to the ball like Coach asked them to. Able to bring him down with a nice hard hit.
Another handoff, this time bouncing here to the near side, hit as he crosses the 35, a gain of about a yard on the carry. The Mavericks are coming up big on these runs, starting to figure things out as Allen.
Well, again, the defensive lineman just taking his offensive lineman with him down the line so that his linebacker can come up and make that play rather than that offensive lineman being able to get to that next level and block that linebacker. 3rd and long.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd down here.
Well, this guy is way wide, both wide receivers.
Waits looking to throw on 3rd down, going up the seam, tipped in the air, incomplete.
Yeah.
A lot of hands touching that one, most of which were blue uniforms, not white. Intended receiver number 4, that was Drew Norrell.
Another nice job by the defense, getting the Warrior punt team to have to come out there. Now, last time, he kicked an 80-yard punt. So
he did.
So
can you imagine how psyched he was? Like, look what I just did. The very next play. Yeesh. All right. Joshua Hansen back to punt once again. Aiden Taylor deep for the Mavericks.
Yeah, he'll be sitting in the film room doing, hey, man, I did my job.
I sure did.
Low snap. It's fumbled.
Hansen running for his life. He's going to get not even back to the original line of scrimmage. Tackled at the 31-yard line. Great job defensively on special teams by the Mavericks. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, there's Trey play-by-play. It was not a fumble. It was a low snap that he was having a hard time handling. There's the line. And then running for his life for sure. Good job by the McNeil staying where they're supposed to stay. Containment.
1st and 10 for McNeil. Ball at the 31-yard line. of Westwood. Their last drive offensively was from the Westwood 32, so they are moving up in the world, Trey. Make sure I get my eyes on number 10 this time, because I missed that last time as well. Schultz is the quarterback, looking to throw on first down. Has a receiver coming near side, caught across the 20, drug down and spun around from behind. That's Christie, a great catch. Good to see number 9 get his hands on a ball here. Ball all the way up across the 15, down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 17 yards, 1st and 10 for the Mavericks.
I'd get up on the line quick. They got them on their heels.
Big time.
If you got a shout out, you can send Michael a note on the X at
Michael_ATXVOX. V as in Victor, O as in Oscar, X as in xylophone.
Who do you want to say hi to?
Handoff up the middle. That's Aiden Taylor. Hit almost immediately, but it lowers his shoulder, pushes the pile all the way down to the 11-yard line. A gain of 3 on the carry.
Yeah, he carried that guy. He carried him with him for a couple of yards.
Make that 2 as they place it at the 13. I had it at the 14. 2nd down and 8 for the Mavericks. Ball placed at the 11.
Yeah, Christie man-to-man coverage up there, and the guy is 10 yards off of him. 7 yards off of him.
Schultz takes the snap, another handoff. Taylor puts the right foot in the ground, cuts back to his left, lowers his shoulder, gets down to about the 5 or 6. Looks like they'll spot him at the 6-yard line. Gain of 5 on the carry. Makes a 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, you can see Christie's, we talked about this last week. He's noticing something, and he's sending a signal out over to his coaches.
Christie now at the tight end on the right side, here in the near side. Looking back to the coaching staff. Checking the wrist guard. Schultz up under center. 2 receivers split to the top of the screen. Jaden under center takes the snap. Handoff. Taylor pushes the pile. Still on his feet. Looks like he'll get just enough for a 1st down as he's inside the 5. We'll see where they mark it. Looks like they're going to mark it inside the 4.
Yeah, he's calling it 4th down. Raised up the fist.
He did, you're right. Gain of about 2 yards down to the 4-yard line. It's 4th down and a yard to go. I think they're going for it.
Yeah, and I don't think you need to do anything sneaky.
No.
Although you do have Christie out there, man-to-man. A slant play is there all day long.
Schultz under
there
center.
It is.
Pushing the pile, a sneak and a keeper.
Nice job, boys.
Looks like he got just enough as the side judge coming into the 3-yard line. Spotting the ball at the 3. Should be just enough for a 1st down as Jaden
Come on,
Schultz.
boys. That was definitely enough.
Wait and see the spot here. They're going to call the chain gang in. Oh, 1st down indicated by the referee. 1st and 10, 1st and goal, I beg your pardon, for the Mavericks. Ball placed at the 3-yard line. Needed one, got one.
Look at this play. Goodness.
Schultz under center again. He'll take the snap, handoff. Gary hit immediately as he gets to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and goal at the 3.
Yeah, Gary was 8 yards back.
He had a big old
running start.
Running start of that one. He looking to bust through.
I wonder if that's setting up some kind of play later. That gives them a lot of time on the defensive side.
Number 23, Zylan Hall checking in. Perkins will come to the sideline for the Mavericks. 2nd down and goal.
Hall had a great game last week, doing lots of the dirty work as well as some nice runs.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout called as the play clock is getting inside of 5 seconds.
They looked a little confused.
Yeah, you're right. Yep. Timeout taken by the Mavericks. 4:49 to go here in this opening half. The Mavericks on top, 27-10. An opening drive by the Warriors and an interception by Mr. Holland made it 7-0. A field goal for the Warriors, 7-3, and then the Warriors got it back and went down and scored. A nice drive by the Warriors, but then it's been all Mavericks ever since.
Yeah, and a nice drive here, taking some time off the clock, even though they started at the 30. So yeah, if you're listening, you have anybody you wanted to give a shout out to, especially since it's homecoming, don't hesitate to reach out to Mr. Michael. We are happy to mention it. And if you have any comments on how we're doing, we'd love to hear it, good or bad. We're all about bringing y'all as best coverage of the Mavericks as we possibly can.
Second and goal for the Mavericks. Two backs in the backfield. Schultz, quick throw to the sideline.
Oh, what a catch.
What a catch indeed. Touchdown, Mavericks. Going back for it.
Wow.
Falling to the ground. There he is, Darrell Gary, number 5. Another touchdown catch, this time from 3 yards out as opposed to 99.
Well, definitely give me a replay on that.
That was beautiful. Falling backwards, there it is.
It's just a perfect ball. That is a perfect ball from Schultz.
4:41 to go here in the half. Another touchdown for the Mavericks. Bryce Wilson out for the extra point. Zach Christie, the holder. Snap spot. Kick is up. It is good.
Yeah, you know how they say back shoulder?
Yeah.
That was a back calf. That's my John Madden comment of the night.
Well done,
Some
sir.
weird comment that makes a lot of sense when you think about it. But yeah, nice low throw for his guy to be able to come back and get it. And number 3's having a big night, sir.
Mm-hmm. How about the Savams? I mean the Mavs. Just read the flag. It's coming across the end zone back there.
Yeah, you know, what are you going to do? They can only, they want to run both directions.
That's right.
So,
everybody gets a little love.
yep. Now you could have the, you could have the M on the last flag as they were running when they flipped it. So,
Right.
my wife's listening. She's like, shut up, Trey. And I guarantee she's not listening. She is watching the Winchester boys. We had a great time. I got her a nice little soft rug that had the couple from the movie Up on it.
Aw.
Yep.
I saw the Disney font on there. I love that.
Yeah, it has the 30 years of marriage and 360 months and minutes and seconds and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very nice. Got her some lilies because that's the flower for the 30th anniversary. We got married at Umlauf Sculpture Gardens in 1995. Best day of my life.
Bryce Wilson to kick off here with 4:41 to go in the second quarter. This one deep into the end zone. Fielded and taking a knee is the Warrior return man, Meese. And it's 1st and 10 for the Warriors with 4:40 to go from the 25-yard line.
Some people might say, well, what about the days that your children were born? Yes, those are fantastic days, but those days don't happen. If that day, Mary and Sherry did not.
Precisely.
And my son turned 24 this week as well. He was born 2 days, or 1 day. He was born on the 9th. The anniversary is the 10th.
Nice.
So he celebrates. He's going to come into town this weekend. Like I was saying, he's playing basketball probably right now. And we will celebrate his birthday tomorrow after you and I do the Southwestern football game.
Right on. The 10th is actually kind of special to me, too, because the 10th of September in 2001 is when I found out I was going to be a dad for the first time.
Hey! Uh-oh, big run to the outside.
Look at that. Oh, there's a football game going on, Trey. How about that?
Oh, ooh.
A little extracurricular from the lineman. Wynn mixing it up there, but a nice run on first down all the way up across the 40, up to the 42-yard line. A gain of 17 on the carry.
Yeah, and that time over the
Seen too many
right-hand
of those.
side of the line.
Yeah, great effort. Sorry to step on your call there. I
No,
apologize.
hey. Finding out you're going to be a dad's big stuff. I can remember where I was and the exact thing I was doing.
Snap, handoff, bouncing to the left side, still on his feet, pushing the pile up across the 45, all the way close to midfield. Ball replaced at the 48-yard line. The Warriors not giving up, not quitting whatsoever.
Well, the missed tackles that I'm seeing is they're just they're way high. They're hitting them up here and, up high. That's just, you gotta get lower than that and get on the ball. Got to get that head across the chest of the ball carrier.
2 carries for 23 yards here for the Warriors on this drive alone. 2 receivers, 1 to each side. 2 backs in the backfield. Waits, takes the snap. Handoff, Meese bouncing around. Gets pulled down from behind. A gain of about a yard. Great job in the open field by the McNeil Maverick defense.
Yeah, and I don't know if you saw that, but 2 guys coming over the right-hand side from the Mavericks, and they actually overshot it. You know, they went a little high on that as opposed to coming straight down the line to try to get to him. But great play there made by the left end. I think that was Hubbard.
Bunch formation here. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go in this opening half. Waits in the shotgun, takes a snap. Another quick handoff up across midfield into McNeil territory. That's enough for a first down, 1st and 10 for the Warriors as they keep the ball on the ground, pushing that pile and moving the chains. Ball all the way up to the, looks to be 47 of the Mavericks.
Yeah, good job by the Warriors here. Taking time off the clock, and if they can get points, great, but giving the ball back to the Mavericks with any time to score and the Mavericks getting the ball to begin the second half would just be a recipe for the game to be over quick.
Oh, movement on the offensive line, yeah.
Got to say, though, one of the first penalties of the night. This has been a really well-played game by both squads. Either that or a gun-shy referees.
Ball moves back into Warrior territory. Ball placed at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, the first game of the year had enough penalty flags for the entire season, so maybe we're benefiting from that. Mavericks with man-to-man on the outside with some coverage with some deep backs. Expecting run.
Another handoff. Allen this time on the carry. Gets up to midfield, pushes the pile a little bit further, gets into McNeil territory. Ball at the 49-yard line.
Got to the 51?
As I said in week 1, yes, the 51-yard line. Ay caramba.
That is the McNeil Maverick band that you hear there. I do think that that's a timeout called by Westwood, I think.
I believe you're right.
Their first of the night.
Yep, that is the case.
And I don't see the Westwood band. Maybe they're down getting ready. Yeah, they're over there getting ready. Because at halftime, certainly be able to bring you the bands and the homecoming festivities.
Mm-hmm.
And if we have time, we'll play that coach's interview again and have some comments from Michael and I on the first half. Thank you again to Skylar for listening and making sure that we sound good and look good. Not us, because that would be impossible, but the field.
Folks, you're hearing a man who has a face for radio.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, the timeouts here tonight have been nice and long. Nice little break from the action the players get. Second down and 12. Expect a pass here.
Waits looking to throw here on second down. Plenty of time. Up across the middle. Caught to the 25. On his feet. Angling to the sideline. 10-5. Touchdown Warriors. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's their guy from last year.
Drew Norrell with the big catch. And yards complete.
Yeah, that was just unfortunate. 2 DBs just ran into each other and took themselves out of the play. Nice zip on that ball.
Yeah, Waits had all day and then some. Hitting Norrell, coming across, angling from one side of the field to the other. Hits the seam all the way up the sideline. He goes into the corner of the end zone. Touchdown Warriors. 1:46 to go. Joshua Jack for the extra point. Bad snap, but he gets it down anyways. Kick is up, and it is good. 1:46 to go in this opening half. The Warriors coming back and split the difference. 34-17, your Mavericks maintain the lead.
You can see what the Warriors do when they score. They do the number of flips in terms of the points that they have. And they have a few more flag folks because Westwood's just a little bit longer. What a beautiful night. It's one of my favorite places to be. I have been here many times, called games, been here to see our school's football games. Dylan played Pop Warner and junior high football games in this stadium, graduation in this stadium, so it's always been a wonderful place for me and my family. Having to go down to where my daughter is sitting with all her friends and say, "Stop doing that."
I raised you better, young lady.
Dad. Well, if you don't want me to embarrass you, don't do something embarrassing.
Amen. Figure it out.
Interesting little formation here, eh?
Yeah. Choate looking like he's mixing it up, going to the other side. Jaden Choate, the kicker.
Onside kick.
Looks like he's going to try and get this ball back. And a timeout taken by the McNeil Mavericks. They're trying to sort this out.
That's good. Make sure your guys are all ready for this. Mavericks don't want to make a mistake here on the special teams, and then when they have the ball, don't want to have a turnover. Want to go into the half with either points, because you're going to get the ball to begin the second half. So you want points, or you want to be taking a knee going into the second half.
Exactly.
Nothing positive for the Warriors to build off of that touchdown pass.
Minute 46 remaining in this opening half. The McNeil Mavericks on top by a score of 34-17. Michael Rose here along with Trey Grubb, our QA back at the studio tonight. That's Skylar Gillespie. We appreciate this broadcast being made possible by the Maverick Football Booster Club. We appreciate all their support and bringing us on board this season as district play begins. A great first half. As Trey mentioned, we'll have both bands and the pomp and circumstance of homecoming.
So now they've lined up like they're going to kick it. Maybe that timeout scared them off.
No, a kick deep. End over the head. Taylor makes the catch at the goal line to the 5 to the 10. Makes one player miss, diving way out of the way to the 20. So sweep to the 25, lowers his shoulder, pushes the pile. Leans forward close to the 30-yard line. A great return by Aiden Taylor.
Yeah, he didn't really have a choice, right? Could have let it go into the end zone, but that was a tough one. That was a great kick. But kudos to the Maverick coaching staff. That probably thwarted an onside kick effort. And you never know how those are going to go.
They didn't go so well in week one. So
no, they did not. Another player from the opposing team trying to go up into our huddle. Last week that happened. It set off all kinds of fireworks. Speaking of fireworks.
Pardon me.
Big hole up the middle.
Oh, my goodness. I'm just watching instead of calling. What a great run on first down all the way up to across the 45, all the way up to the 47-yard line. That's Zylan Hall.
Huge hole.
Great job by the
middle
youngster.
There. Now we'll throw 4 up top, 1 down here close. Getting the Warriors walking around, not knowing where to go.
Quick throw caught by Hall. Hall makes a move, going to the outside, following his blockers across midfield into Westwood territory.
Yeah, he couldn't get out of bounds, though. Still plenty of time, though, on the clock,
18,
for sure.
Yeah, 18 yards on that first play by Hall on that run, and now a big catch up across midfield up to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, the Warriors' defensive backs were running all over the place there. Another great, just behind him. That was a timing play right there. Schultz just threw it a little bit behind him.
Perkins, the intended receiver on that one, stops the clock with 57 seconds to go in the half.
Yeah, I got to get this first down, though. Got to keep things moving, not give the Warriors the ball. That should be a first. Oh, that's a horrible spot. Okay.
Now they're dancing around.
Well, yeah, should be a first down. The side judge over there on the far side from us was coming in on the 44, which was just a horrible spot.
First and 10 for the Mavericks. 40 seconds to go here. The ball placed up across the 45 down to the 43-yard line. Gain of 4 on the carry. Schultz looking to throw. Caught and hit. Bounces off. That's Gary. Gary makes a move to the sideline. Steps out of bounds nonchalantly, but a great extra effort all the way up. And a flag on the play.
He might have had
a little taunting maybe. I'm not sure who that's going to go against, but
he
Gary
might
gets the first down. We'll see what the call is.
Did he get a face mask?
Dead ball fall, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Mavericks.
I think it was Gary. He was patting his chest as he was coming back to the huddle. Probably said one of those words you can't say out there.
I'm guessing you're right.
That's a killer. Did get the first down though, so.
Yep. Got up to the 30, and the 15-yard penalty puts him back to the 45 of Westwood.
And shouldn't the, I was going to say, the line of scrimmage should be where the ball's at. Please, thank you.
There it is. First and 10. Gary in motion from the near side. Gets set. Schultz takes the snap, looking to throw across the middle. Incomplete. Clock stops at 20 seconds. Looks like Christie was the intended receiver.
Yeah, if he'd
Perkins, excuse me.
If he'd have just waited, I think Perkins coming over the top there, or Christie, can't tell which one was actually the deep route.
Perkins was the intended receiver.
Yeah, so it was Christie that was the deep route. He beat his man. He had him. They're doing that 4 bunch, this time to the low side.
Empty backfield for Schultz, 20 seconds to go. Quick throw across the middle, caught by Taylor. Lowers the shoulder, gets across the 35 down to the 34-yard line. That'll stop the clock with 15. They don't have any timeouts remaining.
Yeah, this is spike the ball.
Yep.
I would spike the ball here. You got plenty. It's first down. Spike that ball.
Ball set. Now the clock hasn't run yet. Now it runs. Schultz stops the clock.
Wow.
3
seconds?
12 seconds. Yeah.
Come on now.
Well, as soon as the ball was set, they started it, so it didn't. It was already going when he spiked it. So yeah.
Hey man,
I know. 12 seconds to go here. Schultz the ground clocks the ball at the.
That's the coach in me. Come on.
Excuse me, at the 34-yard line.
So you got to have a first down here to stop the clock, or you got to get out of bounds. So it's a sideline play or over the middle. Timeout, Warriors.
Warriors take their second timeout of the quarter with 12 seconds just to figure things out on defense.
Yeah, you're definitely not in field goal range yet. If you get a first down, you certainly are in his field goal range. Right now, it'd be about a 50-yarder, which would be a lot. I think he could actually do that, but we have not seen him try.
No, not yet.
So again, halftime. You'll have the homecoming for McNeil Mavericks. The Westwood band will come out first, and then the Maverick band, and then they'll do their homecoming festivities. So it'll be a nice long halftime. We'll have that homecoming king and queen. See what they do here, Michael. I would imagine a pass over the middle that's deep, or going up the sideline.
3 receiver split to the near side. Schultz looking to throw, throws back across his body. Doing a little wide receiver screen. Christie makes a move, still on his feet. Pushing the pile, going to let this one go. Gets all the way down across the 25 to the 23-yard line.
2 seconds, though.
Just enough to set because a first down on the play. Stops the
They've got to
clock.
hurry, though, man. Yeah, I don't think they're going to get it. I think the referee said it too quickly.
Yep.
That's ball game.
That's the half right there.
Yeah, that's some. That's the danger of running a play over the middle like that. I mean, and if he'd have been tackled where they had him, it wouldn't have had a chance anyway.
Right.
But yeah, the center did not hike the ball as soon as the ball was set. So, but like I said at the beginning, didn't give the ball back to them. They couldn't score any more points. We have a little bit of momentum going into the halftime. So, and we get the ball to start the second half, make some adjustments, talk about tackling.
Yep.
And but everything else, all the other phases, looking good. This is a good Westwood team. They just come off a victory last week. So, and certainly looking to improve upon a 2-8 season last year.
34-17 is your halftime score, and as Trey mentioned, we will bring you both bands. The Westwood Warriors starting things off as they get set up. Let's see the.
Yeah, we'll give it a nice wide shot there, and enjoy the halftime festivities.
We shall return for more as the halftime continues, but in the meantime, kick back and relax. About 27 and a half minutes to go until the third quarter begins. 34-17 the score. We'll be back for more right after the bands here at halftime. Enjoy.
The Majestics are led onto the field this evening by Major Gloria Reyna, Lieutenant Colonel Olivia Tang, and Colonel Megan Denny. Vice President is Whitney Holyfield, and President is May Honeycutt. Congratulations to the Majestic of the Week, Elena Lee, Officer's Choice, Sabrina Lee, and Lieutenant Type Man, Debbie Romero. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is our tradition. It's the Sundancers. It's the Majestics. It's our sister high kick to How the West Was Won. The Sundancers are under the direction of Emily Papunik and Jenny Drummond. The Majestics are under the direction of Maddie Jones and Corey Martinez. The Sundancers and Majestics would like to dedicate this performance to their amazing managers. Thank you for all you do. Good evening. We continue tonight's halftime entertainment as we welcome to the field the Westwood High School Warrior Band. The Warrior Band will be performing part 1 of their 2025 competition show entitled Red. And now, please enjoy the Warrior Band's performance of Red. for the Warrior Vanguard, Cynthia Liu, Thea Long, Eileen Liu, Laura Yost, and Rachel Zhu. Directors for the Warrior Band are Brittany Dacey, Brandon Winter, Bryant Sharpley, Percussion Director Michael Sheeran, Color Guard Director Mark Estradi. Section of the week is the clarinets. The Westwood Warrior Band would like to wish the McNeil High School Band good luck for a successful competition season this year. Go McNeil!
Back up here in the booth. Looks like McNeil is going to do their homecoming stuff rather than a band celebration. A lot of times these things can take a long time, so kudos to them for doing this up front. It should be a lot of fun. So listen in and see who becomes the homecoming king and queen.
Freshman Duchess, Vivian Rodaba. Vivian is escorted tonight by her mother and father, Regina and Jeff Rodaba. Vivian is on the McNeil soccer team. Freshman Duchess, Vivian Rodaba. And representing the Royal Court of the sophomore class, sophomore Duke, Aiden Vasquez. Aiden is escorted this evening by his mother, Marie Wire, and his sister, Addison Vasquez. He is a dedicated member of the McNeil Band, where he serves as a section leader, and he also participates in McNeil Engineering. Sophomore Duke, Aiden Vasquez. Sophomore Duchess, Natalia Landau. Natalia is escorted this evening by her mother, Stacy Gutierrez, and her grandfather, Joe Gutierrez. She is a proud member of the Sapphire, Poster, and the First Aid Club. Sophomore Duchess, Natalia Landau. Representing the Royal Court of the Junior Class. Give it up for our junior prince, Arjun Bamboo. Arjun is escorted this evening by his friends, Sai Indurki and Santosh Bala. Arjun is a dedicated member of the McNeil Band where he serves as a section leader. He is also a member of the Junior Prince, Arjun Bamboo. Junior Princess, Ray Perez. Ray is escorted this evening by her parents, Rachel and Mario Perez. She is a section leader and vice president of social events in the McNeil Band. Serves as the McNeil Trailblazer reporter and is also active for Student Council, DECA, Ambassadors of Christ, Hispanic Honor Society, and Youth Alpha Theta. Junior Princess, Ray Perez. And representing the Royal Court of the 2025 senior class, the candidates for homecoming king and queen. Senior Prince Arturo Bernard. Arturo is escorted this evening by his mother, Lita Bernard. He serves as an officer for the McNeil Automotive Skills USA team. This year marks his 4th year playing guitar for the McNeil Jazz Institute. He is also a member of the 4 Horsemen in football games. After high school, Arturo plans to enlist in the Marines and pursue a career as a Marine Raider. Senior Prince Arturo Bernard. Senior Princess Madeline Krieger. Madeline was selected by her mother, Bridget Krieger, and father, Christopher Krieger. Madeline is president of MAV Theater Company. She is also stage manager for the MAV Theater productions of Addams Family that will be on stage October 16th through the 18th. Madeline plans to attend DePaul University to study acting. Senior Princess Madeline Krieger. Senior Prince Alex Ferris. Alex is escorted this evening by his mother, Teresa Ferris. He is a member of the McNeil varsity track team and he competes in hurdles. After high school, Alex plans to continue coaching gymnastics and is considering applying to a college in Texas to pursue a degree in business. Senior Prince Alex Ferris. Senior Princess Raquel Rand. Raquel is escorted by her mother, Veronica Rand, and her sister, Rihanna Rand. She is a member of the McNeil varsity cheer team, Abbott, and Yearbook. After high school, Raquel plans to attend ACC before transferring from Texas A&M University, Corpus Christi, to study marine biology. Senior Princess Raquel Rand. Senior Prince Marshall Holland. Marshall is escorted by his mother and father, Robert and Erica Holland. Marshall is on the McNeil varsity football team, baseball team, and he also runs in the track team. He plans to play football at a college in Texas. Senior Prince Marshall Holland. Senior Princess Gloria Reyna. Gloria is escorted tonight by her mom, Grace Reyna, and father, Chris Reyna. She is the major for the McNeil Majestics, serves as vice president of the dance club, has a marketing internship, and is active in general. After high school, Gloria plans to attend Texas A&M University or the University of Arkansas to pursue a degree in marketing. Senior Princess Gloria Reyna. Senior Prince Bowen Wheatley. Bowen is escorted by his father, Britt Wheatley, and his sister, Berkeley Wheatley. He is a member of the McNeil varsity football team, as well as FCA and Young Ones. After high school, Bowen plans to attend Texas A&M University or the University of Arkansas to pursue a degree in real estate finance. Senior Prince Bowen Wheatley. Senior Princess Kennedy Taylor. Kennedy is escorted by her mother, Tiffany Griffin, and her father, Patrick Griffin. She is a member of the McNeil Varsity Choir and the McNeil Show Choir Rhapsody. After high school, Kennedy plans to attend trade school to become a makeup artist and later pursue a college degree in business management. Senior Princess Kennedy Taylor. Maverick Nation, your 2025 McNeil High School Homecoming Royal Court. Your 2025 McNeil High School Homecoming team is Bowen Wheatley. Your 2025 homecoming queen is Gloria Reyna. Thank you and congratulations to our 2025 McNeil Royal Cook. Stay tuned after the game for the McNeil Maverick Band performing their show, The Same Old Story. Some scores of interest from the area. Last night, Midway beat Ralph 38-20. Travis beat Navarro 55-0. New Braunfels beat Crockett 55-26. Peter Johnson beat Austin High 34-0. Over at the fourth, Henderson beat Hayes 42-41. Tonight's game, over at Dragon at the half, Cedar Ridge 35, Hutto 34. Boone 24, Warren 14, also at the half. Lake Travis 42, Midland Legacy 7, also at the half. Unionville 24, Fort Bend 0. Over at Duffin Stadium at the half, Roundup 23, Vista Ridge 17. At the half out at Monroe Stadium, Vanderbilt 10, 20.0, also at the half.
And welcome back to the Palace on Palmer here in Round Rock, Texas. Michael Rose along with Trey Grubb, our QA back at the Vype Media Studio. That's Skylar Gillespie. Halftime, 34-17. The Mavericks on top. And we just witnessed the homecoming coronation of the King and Queen. Congratulations to Bowen Wheatley and the young lady on the dance line who we don't know because we don't have a roster of the dance line. We just have a roster of the players. And congratulations also to Marshall Holland, number 8, who is also a candidate.
Got himself a pick six.
I think Marshall would probably prefer to have the pick six over the crown.
Probably.
You know, if held his feet to the fire. But Bowen Wheatley, the tight end, who had a beautiful block on the edge to spring a touchdown, by the way, in the game. So everyone contributing. And you mentioned as we went into the half about some of the adjustments that might be made, and one of the things you took note of, we took note of, is tackling.
Yep.
And hopefully Coach Hermes, who runs the defense, and company, are going to show us just how much they're able to scheme and come back from that in the second half.
Improve upon it. I mean, you know, they'll see on film, but to my coach's eye, what I see is they're just going a little too high.
Yeah.
You got to get a little bit lower. Got to get a little bit. I do believe Michael just jammed his knee into something underneath the table there, and he's passed out, so I will take it from here. But yeah, no, I think they just tackle a little high, and so just get a little bit lower, try to get that head across the chest of the ball carrier, and then wrap up. These are good running backs out here, and they will beat arm tackles and going high. And there come your Mavericks, celebrating their homecoming and coming in with a 2-score lead, or actually 3-score lead. And I would imagine coaching staff has said, don't look up at that scoreboard. You played like it's 0-0. How are we doing over there? Am I going to need to carry you to the car? That looked painful, my friend.
That hurt like none other. But I'm okay, as Ross Geller once said. But I'm okay.
So Skylar Gillespie doing me a favor. He's looking up some scores.
Nice.
Yeah, and third quarter, Stony Point 0, Vandergrift 10.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's kind of tighter than you might think. Vandy state champions last year.
Mm-hmm.
Lake second quarter, Cedar Ridge 35, Hutto 34. Big game going on there. Second quarter. You kidding me? Third quarter, Ridge Rangers, Vista Ridge Rangers, down 17 to Round Rock 23.
Oh, wow, okay. Lots of going on in our district play tonight here.
Yep. And as we talked about, the Mavericks get the ball to start the second half. They always start with a couple of guys on the 20-yard line, anticipating a pooch kick. They will start to scoot back as soon as they see how the Warriors set themselves up. If you go down, don't worry, I got your back.
Thank you very much. Another pooch kick to start the third quarter, fielded at about the 35-yard line. Falling forward across the 35 to about the 36-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Mavericks. Still pushing and shoving going on.
Yeah, I'm sure, coaching staffs on both sides are telling their guys, you got to come out with a little fire in your belly.
Yeah. So the third quarter about to begin. 1st and 10 for the Mavericks. Good field position. Ball placed right at the 40-yard line.
Thank you, Skylar, for those scores and for listening to us. He says the 99.5-yard touchdown reception was pretty cool to watch. He said he ripped it away from the cornerback. That was good stuff.
Absolutely. 34-17 as the second half begins. Island Hall to the left of Soltz. Soltz takes the snap, handoff Hall. Hall bouncing around, hits the hole, gets met by a host of Warriors pushing the pile. A gain of about 2 up to the 42-yard line. Second down 8 for the Mavericks.
Yeah, not a lot of room there. Warriors plugging up that hole pretty well. A lot of room over the middle.
2 receivers split to the top of the screen, one here to the bottom. Snap, Soltz looking to throw, quick throw caught. Gary with it. Makes a player miss up to midfield to the 45, down inside of Westwood territory. Lowers his shoulder, gets all the way down to the Westwood 39-yard line. A nice effort after the catch by Jarrell Gary.
The referee grabbing him right away. He's the one that got the unsportsmanlike. Side judge just grabbed him right away and said, go get on the line.
Again, a 19 for the Mavericks. 1st and 10 from the 39 of Westwood. 2 receivers split to the top of the screen, 2 to the bottom, 1 back in the backfield. Soltz takes a snap, looking to throw on 1st down. A lot of the time throwing across the far side, in and out of hands. Wanted to run after that one, and Christie waving a hand in front of his face saying, that's my bad. Couldn't see it.
Yeah, there's these lights out here, and you can just get at a weird angle. And I believe him, because he doesn't drop passes.
No. Yeah, he's just saying, I couldn't see that.
Tight formation here.
2nd and 10. Now they'll move out of it. Receivers moving in motion to the far side. 3 receivers split to the top of the screen, 1 here to the bottom.
Yeah, just trying to get those Warriors moving.
The homecoming king in the backfield. In and out of the hands, incomplete. Tough go of it.
Yeah, he started trying to run way before he had the ball there.
Yeah. Brian Perkins, the intended receiver, as Trey mentioned, just wanted to take off running before that ball was secured into his body.
Yeah, that timing is so important on those out plays like that, because the wide receivers are doing their best on those defensive backs. And so that the wide receiver that's uncovered needs that ball as quickly as he can get it.
3rd down and 10 for the Mavericks after 2 incomplete passes on 1st down. Soltz takes snap, fake, got it off, looking to throw. Christie caught up at the 25, spins out of a tackle, still on his feet, going to the sideline. Makes another player miss to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Mavericks.
That's my boy right there.
Christie making it happen, and then some, all the way to pay dirt. Beautiful effort.
Yeah, I'll take the missed tackles by the white shirts.
Absolutely. 39 yards on the play, but Zach Christie making about 4 or 5 players miss, cutting it back, didn't go out of bounds, stayed inside that white line and went all the way up the sideline for the score. Here's Bryce Wilson once again for the extra point.
Yeah, I think, and Christie holding it.
Kick on the way, it's good. 41-17 with 10:50 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah. How did I do that? I had 16. I think the defense thought Christie was going to go out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of, relaxed a little bit. Great effort by Zach. Just having a great year. Super talented. Last week we saw him point out some stuff to the coaching staff when he got a certain DB on him.
Yeah.
Or he saw some sign of alignment that they had seen in film work all week long. And both times he called it, the play they ran had a big chunk play. So smart, high IQ out there as well as ball talent.
Bryce Wilson tees it up, 10:50 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Michael Rose here along with Trey Grubb. Our QA back at the studio tonight. That's Skylar Gillespie. We're quite one heck of a trio here watching one heck of a football game on this Friday night.
Yeah, many years McNeil was a basketball powerhouse. Not a lot thought about the football team, and Hermes has come to change that.
End over end kick fielded inside the 10, up to the 10, to the 15, moving into the middle of the field, 20, 25, 30, still on his feet, makes a couple players miss. Hangs on to that pumpkin, however, gets across the 35. Great return by number 3, that's Maps Meese.
Yeah, I sang their praises earlier in the broadcast, and this has been by far the worst, or the toughest, or, well, let's just say it, the worst that they've looked.
Yeah.
As a coverage unit.
Right. Ball placed at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Warriors. 10:42 to go.
I think that has a lot to do with the speedy player back there getting the. I think that is Norrell who's been returning those. 5 over the right-hand side.
Allen makes a move over to the right side. That was actually number 3, Maps Meese, on that return. But yeah, he's the one that gave up the fumble too. So
he hits it hard.
Yeah.
That takes a lot of courage to be kick returners.
2 backs in the backfield, 1 receiver to each side. Waits the quarterback, takes the snap, handoff, hit right away and pushed backwards. No gain on the play.
Oh, come on, man.
Come on now.
You had him.
Whistle blew. You're done. Let go. Turn around, go back to the huddle, guys. Come on now. That freebie stuff. Shoot.
Well, and he's patting himself on the chest, and he knows. And we've talked about that before. It's tough. These guys are young. They're young people out there. The emotions are high. You got to have high emotions to be able to play this game. You got to be passionate about it. And but you got to learn when to cycle it back down. You got to keep it going in between the whistles, and then after the whistles, that's when you got to start thinking about what plays they're doing, what's coming up next. Yeah, just a huge turn of events there.
Unsportsmanlike penalty puts the Warriors all the way into McNeil territory, all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Also, when things like that happen, now it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity to go make a play, help your team out that you just hurt.
Waits takes the snap. Quick throw across, caught up across the 30 to the 25, spinning around, gets caught and knocked down across the 25, all the way down to the 23-yard line. A first down for the Warriors. They're not messing around, Trey. Gain of 17.
Yeah, that's who we were just talking about. Maps Mehis?
I've been saying Meese.
Meese? I'll take it.
Snap, handoff. Try and hit that edge. Stuffed. Good job by the Maverick defense. Only giving up about 3 or 4 on the carry. Down across the 20 to about the 19-yard line. A gain of 4.
Yeah, the Mavs usually playing just 3 up front. Sometimes bring a linebacker up and overload one side. Generally relying on those 3 defensive linemen to cause enough havoc.
Waits takes snap, handoff. Meese bouncing to the edge, gets it. Still on his feet up across the 15 down to about the 13-yard line. Right.
Oh,
at the
ball
first
came
down
out.
marker.
I don't know.
Doesn't look like a whole lot of dancing around. Might be down by contact. We'll see what's going on over there.
Yeah. The Mavs certainly wanting it to be a player hurt or...
Yep, there's a player down over there.
All right.
For the Mavs. Looks like they're going to place it at the 13-yard line. Now they're moving the chains. It's 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Gain of 6 on that play.
Yeah, we need to get some pressure there. We need to get some people up in the box there, try to make that run, turn them into a passing team. It's very difficult to do, but if you can turn a team into one-dimensional, which you would think down 24 points that they would become a little bit more one-dimensional, but they're sticking to that run, which will help them with their play action passes. But now, defense gets a little bit of help here. Not as many yards to have to defend.
Another big run here on 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Ball gets down to the 10-yard line. A gain of 3 on the carry.
Yeah, nice job there by the defense, limiting that once again. Hit the hole hard, but the first line of folks to get to him, bring him down. That's been the key, is can the first guys getting to the ball make the play? Make the tackle.
The Wildcat formation. It's the keeper, Norrell, bounces to the left side trying to get the edge. He is stopped.
Yeah, great job
Big
there.
play right there by the McNeil defense. Looks to be Brandon Perkins playing both ways.
Yeah, they have quite a few guys that go both ways. That's a lot to ask of these kids, but they deliver. Makes a 3rd and long here.
No gain on the play for the Warriors. Ball at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, just a great job by Perkins staying in containment. The play was moving to the right. They were trying to do a little misdirection there. He did a good job coming up and making the play.
Receiver split to each side. Waits, takes the snap. Quick throw. Caught. Hit at the goal line. Is he in?
Yep.
Touchdown, Warriors. Great extra effort leaning into the end zone.
Really good throw. That's a nice timing throw. It's so hard to defend.
Weston Friends makes the catch and gets the score. The junior wide receiver on the slant. And the Warriors back on the board with 7:24 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, going for the extra point instead of 2.
Jack snap, spot kick on the way. It is good. 7:24 to go here. It is 41-24. The Mavericks maintain their lead. But the Warriors, plenty of time, still chunking away here. And a nice drive. That one started back at the 38-yard line. A 62-yard drive.
Yeah, we're right back kind of where we started.
8 plays, just under 2 minutes. Over 2 minutes of play.
Yeah, 17-point lead. So in a little under 5 minutes worth of time, both teams scoring. Putting together some pretty good drives. Yeah, that unsportsmanlike penalty just really crushed that drive. You got to learn from it. Looks like they'll line up to do a regular kick. Maybe see another pooch kick, though. We run out of paper?
I ran out of ink.
Oh.
Just trying to write and just...
Oh, and that's the pen I gave you, too.
It's all good. Just doesn't like orange. A pooch kick fielded around the 25, making it 35. A nice return by the Mavericks all the way up across the 45, close to midfield. Great field position for the Mavericks to start here on their 2nd drive of this 3rd quarter.
You want me to look for a pen?
No, it's fine. I got it.
All right.
Thank you, though.
Yeah. Yeah, nice field position here.
Ball placed at the 46-yard line. 7:19 to go.
Yeah, I need that clock to go a little faster.
Jaden Soltz and company. Aiden Taylor in the backfield. 2 receivers to the near side.
Yeah, Christie up on the line.
Play coming near side. Spinning out of it, it's Perkins. Gets across midfield into Warrior territory. All the way up.
Yeah, great blocking there by Gary. And an even better job by Perkins using that block to get to some extra yards there. Get that 8 yards.
Up to midfield and down to the 46, as Trey just mentioned. 2nd down and 2 for the Mavericks. Empty backfield. It's a keeper this time. Soltz makes the move to the left, still on his feet. Nice job on the quarterback draw. Little RPO action, gets all the way down to the 36-yard line. A gain of 10 on the carry for the quarterback on the keeper.
I tell you what, I'd like to see a little bit more of that.
Heck
some
yes.
Good wheels there by Soltz.
Another empty backfield. The pro set here for McNeil. Movement up front. Got him a free play. Going to the near
that's
side.
money.
Gary with the catch. Out of bounds. They're going to say he caught it.
Poor Gary. Fantastic catch, and then the DB just sort of crawls over the top of him. And Gary's like, I got an unsportsmanlike. What? The guy's standing over the top of me.
Gary makes the catch all the way down to the 2-yard line. First and goal.
That was definitely offsides, right?
Yeah, it was a free play. They didn't blow it dead.
Well, they haven't moved him yet.
Here's the call from the official.
Yeah.
Coachman defense declined. Result of the play, first down.
Shouldn't it be up there? Or did he go out of... Oh, he must have gone out of bounds for... Okay. Hey, now. That was very confusing.
First and goal for the Mavericks. 34 yards on the pitch and catch. Good job by Gary making another athletic play.
He came really close to scoring there, too,
Sure
Michael.
did.
He stretched out for that one. Each team with some big playmakers.
2 receivers near side, one all the way there at the top of the screen. Looks to be Christie. It is. A timeout called on the field.
By...
No one's pointing yet. We'll see.
I'm still not seeing anything. It was Westwood. Either that or the scoreboard folks are like, you know what, I'm just going to take a guess. Yeah, it looked like the Westwood coaching staff wanted to talk to the refs.
Yeah.
A little fired up about it.
Not happy about the maybe they wanted an incomplete pass, or I don't know what they were thinking, but Gary caught it there inside the 5, went to the ground with it, knocked out of his hands when he was rolling around down there. First and goal for the Mavericks. Wheatley in motion, high snap, correct snap.
Yeah.
Beg your pardon, I got fooled on that one.
Touchdown.
Touchdown Mavericks, oh my goodness.
We'll take it. Who scored that? The linemen are like super pumped up.
Who's coming off the bottom of that pile on the direct snap?
Everybody's happy for him.
That's Bowen, the homecoming.
Hey, homecoming king.
Bowen Wheatley on the 2-yard keeper in the Wildcat.
That's awesome. Linemen are like, hey, one of our blocking buddies got it.
Great job by Soltz selling me on that one.
Yeah. He fooled my camera.
Christie with the hold, snap, spot, kick on the way. It is good. 6:07 to go here in the third quarter. It's 48-24.
That's multiple times now where the guy has come in and almost blocked it, and he rolls into Christie. Like, I don't know why they're not calling that. He comes off of that limping. Why they're not calling that guy for running into, it's not running into the kicker, but shoot.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm just a little, that's Christie. You can't go diving into our guy.
You knock that stuff off with your zigging and zagging and stuff.
So Vandegrift's put another touchdown up. Now they're 17-0. Is it 0 or nothing?
It's whatever you want. Nothing.
I appreciate it. I like saying 0.
Just make sure that our former head of operations doesn't hear you say that. That's all.
He likes nothing better than 0?
That's nothing, especially in baseball, softball, but yeah. Nada.
Zilcho. All right.
6:07 to go in the third quarter. 48-24. The Mavericks score again and double up.
Defense now. Our offense is really clicking. Let's get some defensive stops. Let's see some more punts like we saw in the first half. Westwood has definitely found some stuff that's working.
A deep kickoff fielded right at the goal line, up to the 5, to the 10, 15, coming near side across the 20, still on his feet to the 25, spun down across the 25 at about the 27-yard line. Another great return by the special teams of Westwood.
He is so quick. Man.
Wowzers.
Yep. Just got to get that ball up a little higher on those kicks. So the orange on that gave out on you, huh?
Yeah, I was having a lot of fun when you gave me this pen with all these ink wells in them.
Yeah. I saw that at my school, and I thought, that's a pen for Michael.
Sure is. 6 even here in quarter number 3.
He likes those pens where you get to click the color, like I had when I was a kid.
Oh, I just like having different colors on my paper so I know who's who.
Oh, come on. That's not near as fun as what I just said.
Oh, yeah. I mean, deep down, that's the root of it. Back in motion out of the backfield. Waits looking to throw here on first down. Flush out of the pocket. He'll take off running to the 30 to the 35. Grabbed by the shoelaces. Knocked down as he crosses the 35 up to the 36-yard line.
Man,
great run on first down.
Yeah. And if Jones doesn't make that tackle, he probably gets another 15 yards. Everybody had taken off in the backfield. That's why he had no one to throw it to, but had a lot of yards on the scramble.
2nd and 2, delayed handoff. Had to pick it up off the carpet. Great extra effort pushing the pile all the way up to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Gain of 4 on the carry.
And it just can't. In this half, they just can't seem to get him into 2nd and long. Well, the only time they were going to was when they had the unsportsmanlike.
Ball is set. Why hasn't the clock started? Well, thank you. 2 receivers at the top of the screen, one here to the bottom. Waits takes the snap, dropping back, looking to throw. Flushed out, stepped up, knocked down. I dare I say flung down.
Yep. Great play there by Michael Jones. And he actually got blocked and was able to get up off the ground. Is there going to be an unsportsmanlike? What are they doing here?
I don't know. They're talking about it. Something. Waits was sacked behind the line of scrimmage back at the 36-yard line, but he was slung down. So they're talking about something. Looks like the Warriors are on bated breath here. Face mask is the call. Coach Hermes has the arms held to his side as in, what was that about? But a 15-yarder nonetheless.
It was no way that it was a face mask on the tackle because he had him wrapped around the waist.
Yeah. Ball gets moved up into McNeil territory to the 48-yard line.
I didn't even see a flag.
I didn't either, to be honest.
Oh, move forward. Got to be a goldfish.
2 receivers at the top of the screen. Norell in motion. Going to the top. Waits looking to throw off his back foot to the sideline. Incomplete. 4:15 to go here. 4:16, I beg your pardon, as the clock stops on the incomplete pass.
Nice job there by Hubbard, getting back there, creating pressure, and then turning off the emotion and walking back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10 from the 48. A handoff coming to the near side. Good move by Allen. Spins out of one tackle up across the 40 down to the 39-yard line. Gain of 9 on the carry. It's 3rd and 1.
And it looked like a hold to me by the left tackle. But a hold could be called pretty much on every play.
Another handoff, Allen up the middle, pushing that pile, still on his feet, all the way down inside the 30. They'll whistle it dead at the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 10 on the carry.
Yeah, right up the middle, too.
Wow.
Yeah, timeout, McNeil. Not happy with his the play of the defense at the moment.
Clock stops with 3:36 to go here in the third quarter. 48-24 the score. McNeil on top. Michael Rose here along with Trey Grubb, our QA back at the studio tonight. Skylar Gillespie, we're making it happen here, as are the Mavericks here on Homecoming 25. Congratulations to Bone Wheatley. Scored the last touchdown and was crowned king at halftime. Pretty good night for the Mavericks so far.
Yeah.
Offensively.
Defensively, not near as good as last week's second half. Right now, just not making the Warriors uncomfortable at all in any of the plays that they're running. They're able to run right, left, up the middle, able to do slants over the middle passes, wide receiver screens. Mavericks just need to do a little bit better job of reading what's happening and reacting to the play. See if that little bit of coaching right there helps him out. He sets his defense up. Got 4 on the line this time.
Waits takes the snap. A quick handoff again, bouncing to the near side. Allen again down across the 25 all the way to the 22. A gain of 7 on the carry. Makes it 2nd and 3. Big chunk plays after big chunk plays here, Trey.
Yeah, those crackback blocks been able to set the edge for his running backs. They're just doing a really great job. Our guys need to be fighting off those blocks.
Low snap. Waits looking to throw. Moving out of the pocket to his left. On the run he goes to the 20. Caught from behind, but gets just enough down to the 18 for a first down. Gain of 4 on the carry for the QB.
Yeah, they're having a tough time against the run tonight. Lots to work on in the film room.
Someone waving up into the stands, but I'm waving back just in case it's me. I doubt it, but you never know. Don't want to be rude. Bounce to the outside to the 10 to the 5, angling inside, and a touchdown for the Warriors. Oh my goodness, made it look so easy.
Yeah, the defensive line is just not able to make any kind of play on the ball, and then those offensive linemen are getting to that second line, and they're able to make a block, or the linebackers are out of place. So, yeah, back and forth we go here.
An 18-yard touchdown run for Wade Allen and the Warriors. Joshua Jack coming out for the extra point. Snap, spot kick is up, and it is good. Lead back to only 17. It's 48-31 here at the Palace on Palmer.
Yeah, he's got to get that defense over there and do some coaching. It's a little tough sometimes when your offense is up there putting almost 50 points on the board. Oh, he's breaking out the whiteboard. We're going to do some old school coaching.
Let me tell you what's going on here, young men.
Watch out for that knee down there.
Yes, I gave myself a good inch and a half. Thank you for the reminder. Good Lord, that hurt so bad. Oh.
Wouldn't be surprised to see a onside kick here.
2 minutes and 34 seconds remaining here in the third quarter.
Because if I'm Rodney over there doing the Westwood broadcast, I'm talking about same kind of thing. Our defense needs to do something, right? If we're going to get back into this, we can't just keep exchanging touchdowns.
Exactly. Yeah, I think that's kind of the mentality right now from what we're seeing is they're just complacent with being ahead because they know they can let them go back down and score. But they're not taking a whole lot of time off the clock. They're very efficient so far here in this third quarter. Kickoff to the 5-yard line, up to the 10, 15, 20, 25. Tripped up and knocked down as he crosses the 25. He being Aiden Taylor. First and 10 for the Mavericks. Ball at the 26 with 2:28 remaining here in the third quarter.
Yeah, that was a nice play there by Mario Briones for Westwood. There's 13 running into their huddle. Maybe he's a friend. Yeah, coach is pointing him out. He's done it multiple times now. You can't do that.
No, I don't. Yeah. First and 10 for the Mavericks. Siltz under center. And he shall stay there. Snap and a handoff right up the gut. A gain of maybe a yard. Second down and 9 for the Mavericks. Ball at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, the linebackers there for Westwood making that play. Hitting those gaps hard. Now the Mavs trying to spread them out a little bit more.
Empty backfield for Siltz. Quick throw near side. Gary with the catch. Bounces off one would-be tackler, but a whole swarm of Warriors are right there to swallow him up. A gain of one more up to the 29-yard. Making that 2 up to the 29.
This is what we were just talking about. If one of these defenses could get a stop. Have an injured Warrior on the field, but if one of these defenses could get a stop and get the ball back to these offenses that have just been rolling. So I bet you Coach Hermes is asking about the that personal foul call, the face mask call. I didn't even see a flag.
Yeah, I didn't either. They just got up and started having a little combo right there in the middle of the field. They didn't see any laundry anywhere. And is that...
Could be talking to him about something completely else. But right now, we need 7 yards to keep this drive going. See if we can get something over the middle. Or we have Christie out there man-to-man. Five wides.
Pro set here for the Mavericks. 1:36 remaining in the third quarter. High snap. Schultz tracks it down. He'll take off running. Slips a little bit. Gets up across the 30 to the 31-yard line. A gain of 2. Just not a lot going here. It's fourth down for the Mavericks.
Yeah, he gave up on the play pretty quick there after getting the ball. Unless that was a designed quarterback sneak, which I would doubt that with it being 7 yards to get. I would certainly not kick it to him.
No. Snap. Smeese is back deep. That's who Trey is referring to. Just gets it away. A high punt. It's going to take a McNeil roll inside the 35 out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Great job by Bryce to let it go out of bounds. Not quite deep as he's probably hoping it would be, but it's first and 10 for
they brought
Westwood Warriors.
They brought the house.
They sure did.
To block that, and so he was quite fortunate to get that off. All right, well, let's see if the whiteboard worked.
Here we go.
The Warriors defense stepped up, got the stop. Let's see if the McNeil defense can do the same here. Warriors have just been picking them apart.
Handoff, bounce into the outside, and the Mavericks are right there to swallow them up. No gain on the play. Second and 10. Waits in the shotgun, takes the snap, looking to throw. Quick throw, far side, caught. Allen, 35, makes a move to the 40. Showing speed, 45, gets angle, 50, 45, 40, 35, down the sideline he goes. A flag coming in from behind on the far side and dragged down from behind all the way down to the 11-yard line is Wade Allen on a nice pitch and catch to the far side, and Allen took off like a shot.
Yeah, he's just wide open. And another missed tackle, but we do have a flag on the play. I think we have a flag.
We did. It came from the far side. Sideline.
Oh, wow.
Against.
The referee must have run into somebody.
Must have, yeah. Sideline infraction against the Mavericks.
I don't know. I don't see a player. Oh, it's the end of the quarter, Trey. All right. Well, there you go.
After 3 complete here in the Palace on Palmer. Michael Rose here, Trey Grubb. It's 48-31. The Mavericks on top. Fun game it's been so far. We'll take a quick break. Come right back for the fourth quarter. This is McNeil Maverick football right here on the Vype Media Network. We'll be right back.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to the Kelly Reeves Athletic Center here in Round Rock, Texas. Michael Rose along with Trey Grubb. Our QA back in the studio is Skylar Gillespie. This broadcast brought to you by the sponsorship, partnership, friendship, and support of the McNeil Maverick Football Booster Club. It is 48-31 here. And it's 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Ball placed at the, looks to be 12-yard line. A big run after the catch by number 5, Wade Allen. 1st and 10.
And it was just a warning, so no yards on that. But
handoff, Allen trying to get the edge. Here come the Mavericks. A couple players whiffing on him, but one gets him from behind, brings him down. A gain of about, looks to be 3 down to the 9-yard line.
He is quite slippery.
Sure is. Now Waits takes the snap. Handoff, bounce to the outside, hit, spun around, brought down to his knees right at the 2-yard line. Man, he kept his feet, he's in. My goodness, gain of 7 on the carry.
Just nobody there at the line of scrimmage.
They're going to say at the 3-yard line, not the 2, so it's 3rd down and a yard to go.
That's,
Yeah.
It looked like he almost ran in.
Yeah, if he had spun around one more rotation, he would have landed in the end zone. And a stoppage of play here. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think he got hit pretty hard. I'm glad that he went down. I know he's a warrior trying to play through it, but that was a big hit.
He ricocheted off of a couple players.
But I tell you, McNeil defense needs to figure something out here. If the Warriors are going to score a touchdown on every drive, you better have more than 48 points. Yeah, he's having a big night, number 5 is. He won't be able to be in there on this play. I hope he takes care of himself over there. Yeah, they've changed the spot. Yep. They've changed the spot. Now it's a 1st down. How fortunate.
Yeah.
A guy gets hurt, and they're like, hey, I think we got the spot. Yeah. Coach Hermes is not happy about that. That's crazy.
First and goal now at the 2-yard line.
I mean, I'm glad you got it right, but once you set, yeah. Let's see if McNeil can make it tough on him. Got to get a push on that offensive line, the big offensive line.
Handoff Meese.
Yep, no push.
Dances right into the end zone. Touchdown Warriors. My goodness.
Yep.
From 2 yards out, Maps Meese just waltzes right in for another score here in the fourth quarter. 11-13 to go in the ball game.
So the defense is struggling. The offense is having a good night. Did not have a good drive last time, but they have an opportunity. It's like the wheels have kind of fallen off since that unsportsmanlike conduct.
Jack with the extra point. Now it is a 10-point game with 11-13 to go. 48-38 here at the Palace on Palmer.
It feels to me like you got to get to 62 with the way things are going. I do not think 48 is going to win this game.
Well, a lot's riding on the offense right here, and we got to make sure that we get the ball back on this kickoff too, for that matter. How things are progressing here for the Warriors in the second half. My goodness.
Yeah, you know, it is tough. They have several guys that are playing two ways. Both, second half can be tough, but last week's second half defense actually stepped up and played better.
Mavericks outscored 21-14 here in the second half thus far.
Yep.
Led at halftime 34-17.
These rivalry games, you just never know. You got to play to the 000s.
Another end over end. This one fielded inside the 5. Making a move 15, 20, 25. Getting up across the 25 to about the 30-yard line. It looks like they'll spot him right there. That was number 3. Brian Perkins on the return for the Mavericks, and they do in fact have the football with 11:06 to go in the ball game. Ball placed at the 30-yard line. First and 10 for the Mavs. Aiden Taylor out, splitting far to the far side along with Perkins. Jarrell Gary in the backfield this time. Zach Christie lined up here to the near side.
Yeah, I think our defense needs our offense to have a nice long drive here.
Take the handoff to Gary. Quick throw to the far side. In and out of the hands. Incomplete. Our athletes are wanting to be athletes, but they need to catch the ball first to be athletes.
Yeah, Taylor really hasn't been involved in this game very much from an offensive standpoint. Not like last week.
Second down and 10 from the 30-yard line. The bunch formation here. Soltz now under center. 2 receivers split to the top of the screen. Soltz, another quick throw caught by Perkins at the 30. Makes a move to the 35. Still in feet to the 40, 45, 50. Down the sideline he goes. Shoved out of bounds. We'll see where they spot him. But a first down for the Mavs. No doubt about it. One of the officials standing right there at the 45-yard line.
Goodness.
So not as much as they thought he would.
He didn't step out of bounds there, did he?
Looks like it. First and 10 for the Mavericks at their own 45-yard line. A gain of 15 on second down for Brian Perkins.
Yeah, if you can get him one-on-one.
Handoff Gary. Gary pushes the pile into Warrior territory all the way up across midfield down to the 44-yard line.
And the umpire got walloped.
First down, Mavericks.
Good on him to get up. I'd still be down at the ground.
Yeah, I would take my sweet time.
Sure.
Another quick throw caught by Gary. Gary to the 45-40, down to the 35, being pulled out of bounds. Ball placed at the 29-yard line. Another first down. We wanted them to take some time off the clock, but they're just taking chunks.
Well, it also doesn't allow the defense to sub in and sub out. So, yep, you got him. You got him. You got him.
Another free play.
Throw it.
Lots of time going up the sideline. Incomplete pass. Little hand chuck in there.
Well, Perkins kind of slowed down.
Yep.
Yeah, he's tired.
He's tapping out right now on the sideline. Good job good awareness by the Maverick quarterback, Jaden Soltz.
Yeah, these kids playing both ways. It's just so tough. Have a lot of admiration for him because it is hard to play that many minutes. And he just did not have the juice in the tank. I don't see any yardage marked off there.
No. I don't know why they didn't accept that one. Ball caught up the sideline. He goes 10-5. Touchdown Mavericks. Oh, my goodness.
Did he hear me call him out? Is that what happened?
Sure did. Aiden Taylor. There's his athletic move, catching that ball and moving up the sideline. He goes a 29-yard scamper. And another touchdown for the Mavs with 10:18 to go here in the fourth quarter.
How was that not offsides, Michael?
What was the deal? They didn't mark anything off.
They didn't throw a flag, I guess. That was crazy.
That was. Everybody colliding into each other.
And it wasn't offsetting because it was second down.
Exactly.
So,
Wilson for the extra point, and they run into him again.
Another.
And it's good.
Come on, guys. I like Christie talking to the ref about it. It's like, I think they're trying to get to him. For sure.
For sure.
It's Christie.
Aiden Taylor, 29-yard touchdown catch for the Mavericks. Makes it 55-38, 10:18 to go in the ball game.
And now it is the fourth quarter. On my scoreboard.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
Time zone. Vandergrift with another touchdown. And a final. Vandergrift 24, Stony Point 0, Zilcho nothing.
Stony Point gets shut out tonight. Oh my goodness.
Well, the state champs, I'm sure are ready to try to come back and repeat.
Run it back again, yes sir.
And they have the best broadcaster out there. Mr. Merle Bertrand.
Longtime voice of Viper Athletics on the Vype Media and KMAX Sports Networks. Wilson, kicks this one off. Oh, it's a muff, but he right back up, bounces right back into his chest. Holy moly. How in the blue heck did he get that back?
Athleticism.
What a gift. That's Wade Allen.
Yeah, I'm glad to see him back out there.
At it, you betcha. Oof, man.
But that ball bounced, seriously, it bounced
perfect
out in front of him, bounced up, perfect for him to catch it. That was
in stride, no less.
That was crazy.
First and 10 for the Warriors. Ball placed at the 22-yard line.
Let's go, Warriors. Let's get a stuff here. Sell out on that run. 4 guys up. Got 6 in the box. Get out there. Get out there.
Handoff coming inside. Still on his feet.
Another tackle where they're just trying to knock him down. I just don't.
Matt Smeese gets across the 30 up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 11 on the carry. First and 10 for the Warriors.
And please, folks, that's just coaching me. I know these are young players and they're just doing their best, but got to wrap up.
3 receivers split to the far side. Waits takes the snap. Actually, it's
going to be a throw. He's wide open. They got him.
Throw up to the sideline to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Touchdown Warriors. What an amazing play.
Yeah, he threw that ball 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. You got to see that.
Weston Franz wide open up the far sideline. A 67-yard touchdown pass. Wow.
Yep. And that's one of the things about, when you're not wrapping up and you're overrunning the play, your eyes are not where they need to be. And that's another symptom of not having your eyes where they need to be.
Jack's extra point is up, and it is good. 9:51 to go in the ball game. The Warriors not going quietly into that good night. 55-45. McNeil Mavericks maintain their lead, but my goodness, this one is a slugfest, I should say.
Yeah, and now I'm not so sure 62 does it, but
Knockdown, drag out is what I was trying to say. There we go, slugfest.
But what I was saying is the Warriors seem to, or the Mavericks seem at times to not have their eyes on the ball, right? Not have their eyes on the play. You see it on the kick return. They're just running into a player, right? As opposed to trying to get into a lane, try to plug a lane up or something. Same thing on the linebackers and defensive backs. Not coming up and hitting the right gap. That time, he threw that ball 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage, so that was an easy read. As soon as that wide receiver stepped back that far, no way you think that's going to be a run. But everybody bought it. All the linebackers bought it, and those DBs over there bought it.
Talk about being lured into your trap. My goodness.
Yep.
The 14, Jaden Choate kicks this one deep.
I would let that go.
Fielded inside the 5, up to the 10, to the 15, 20, ahead of steam to 25, 30, 35, all the way up across the 35. Close to the 40, but marked down.
And
tired
still
as can
down.
Be, yeah.
Still down on the field.
Brian Perkins on the return.
Yeah, that's somebody you don't want to see down. Might just have the wind knocked out of him. If you've ever had the wind knocked out of you, it's not fun.
It's a little scary.
Yeah, that would be my guess.
Trainers help him up, and he hustles up off the field. No problem. Just needed to collect himself real quick. 1st and 10 for the Mavericks. Ball placed at the 37-yard line.
I mean, I'll take a touchdown no matter what, but how about a 5-minute drive?
No doubt.
Got to take some time off the clock. But they haven't been able to run the ball, which would help you take time off the clock. A lot of plays in this game. Let's see who's going to get tired, if not already tired.
2 receivers to the near side. 2 backs in the backfield. Schultz takes the snap. It's a keeper. Nice play up the middle. He goes 50, 45, 40. The foot race 30, 25. Touchdown Mavericks. Wow. Jaden Schultz on the QB keeper goes 63 yards. And a touchdown.
No yellow.
My goodness sakes.
That was a beautiful read. That was a zone read play. And that defensive end stayed containment, so he kept the ball, and just a beautiful block up the middle. And thank you for the 5-minute drive.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. Another fireworks game here at the crack, as we sometimes call it. Again, going after him.
Yep,
yeah, I hope they call it this
yeah.
time. It's obvious that they're trying to hit him.
Helmet's coming off. Flags flying in the air.
Well, I hope that this is going after. If it's against us, then I'm a little frustrated, because they really are going after
Sure are.
Christie. I mean, that time the guy actually slid toward him. I don't know what you can do. But yes, we have a flag on the play. Extra point was good. They're talking about it. Personal foul. Okay. Well, we'll have the old we don't know what happened, so personal foul both ways, offset.
All right, then. 62-45, 9:32 to go here in the ball game. Michael Rose, Trey Grubb, Skylar Gillespie. It's it's a slugfest, y'all. Oh my goodness.
You know, it's interesting. I know you can have a running into the kicker. Can you have a running into the holder?
Yeah, that's unsportsmanlike conduct. Is what it is. Yeah, I mean that's. What else are you trying? You're not going for the block.
He definitely wasn't going for the block.
No,
because he started sliding. He dove onto the ground and started sliding toward Christie. And Christie, he's got to concentrate and hold that ball. So he can't try to get out of it. But, all right, here we go. Look how far off they are. This is a nice little thing here for an onside kick. They're 4 or 5 yards off of the 50. And if they start backing up, yeah, get it out of there.
Wilson puts his foot into it, and it'll be fielded in the end zone and a touchback as he kneels it down. That's Norrell. 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Ball placed at the 25-yard line. 9:31 to go.
And that's their worst field position, right? Just by getting a touchback.
Yeah, in a while. Absolutely.
Well, the camera folks up here filming the game are probably going to run out of film. You're going to run out of paper. Scoreboard can't go above 2-digit numbers. I mean,
just go back to 0, and there you go. 62-45. My goodness, 1st and 10 for the Warriors at the 25-yard line. 2 receivers split to each side. Waits takes the snap, dropping back, looking to throw. On 1st down, steps up in the pocket. Now he'll take off running. Has room up across the 30, across the 30 to the 32. Just trying to strip that ball. And he's hanging on for dear life. A nice run on 1st down for the quarterback as he basically runs for his life all the way up across the 30 to the 33-yard line. A gain of 8.
I do think that some of the night on both sides is they're not calling some holding in the game, because I can't remember holding being called in this game yet.
No, I don't either.
Which is insane. Especially on those kind of plays where the offensive lineman doesn't know his quarterback's doing that.
Waits takes the snap, looking to throw on 2nd down. Quick throw across. Caught, hit immediately across.
See, but he did not wrapping up though.
No, right.
And the guy that a little while ago, he didn't try to tackle him. He just tried to knock him over.
Logan Miller, the receiver, gets hit immediately, hangs on to it. 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Ball placed at the 46-yard line. A gain of 13 on the play.
Oh.
Waits
my heart rate just a little too high.
And the quick throw caught.
There we go.
And hit immediately. Wrapped up.
There's a tackle.
That's Michael Jones on the play, senior linebacker.
Comes Perkins into the game as a safety.
Ball placed right at midfield. The gain of 4 on the carry, on the catch, I should say. 3 receivers near side. Waits, quick throw caught by Meese at the 45 into McNeil territory across the 45 down to the 43-yard line.
And
1st and 10.
That's a result of our defensive backs playing 5-7 yards off of the wide receiver.
Yep.
It's much like a prevent.
Three receivers to the near side, 1 to the top of the screen. 1st and 10 for the Warriors at the McNeil 43-yard line. Waits plenty of time. Double clutch, and now he's rolling out, getting chased from behind. He'll take off running, hit.
Oh my God!
By a slew of Warriors, or by Mavericks, excuse me. The Warrior quarterback
Wow, that's
Slammed
a
to
tough
the
kid
ground.
to get up from that.
No doubt.
That was a legal hit. Yeah, is he asking for coming out? Yeah, he is. Good for him. I mean, he got popped.
Play clock down inside 20.
Yeah, they're probably going to have to call it timeout. Yeah.
That'll allow Waits to come back if he's able. Timeout called by the Warriors with 6:24 to go in the ball game.
Yeah, he got. It was a legal hit.
Yeah,
he
it
just
was.
got the big hit was legal, and then he had just a couple of others involved. So tough kid just to get up from that.
He took off running because he heard the footsteps behind him, and it was closing in on him. But he forgot to look upfield, and he got rocked by a trio of Mavericks, which he took himself out for that one.
Well, and also a good job by the Maverick linebackers making him go side to side rather than getting up north-south like he has been.
Right.
Yeah, I don't see him coming in. Good for him to take care of himself. Got to rely on your teammates if you're not feeling it. So this is Alex Smith, sophomore, coming in here. Backup quarterback.
Didn't he retire?
Yeah, I've seen him doing some commercials.
Yeah, me too.
Alex Smith, a great story in the
doubt.
NFL. Everyone thought his career was over after an injury, and he did a great job coming back.
Meese goes out of the backfield, and the play whistled dead from the jump. Second down for the Warriors before the penalty.
Was that a penalty?
Well, they whistled it dead, so I'm assuming so. What in the...
Yep.
Waits comes back in at quarterback.
That's crazy, man.
Never mind.
Yep. Michael and I have to be like a goldfish when it comes to the refs.
Touche. 2nd and 7. Waits, quick throw, incomplete. France, the intended receiver. It's 3rd down and 7 from the 40-yard line.
That's there for him every play because we're playing so far off. Just trying not to let someone get past them. This is when you wish you had that locked down corner.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody might want to get out there. Somebody might want to get out there and cover the... Yeah, go get him, Perkins. Go get him, Perkins. Got to cover him.
Waits, quick throw. Incomplete. Ooh, in and out of the hands.
He had a lot of green in front of him there, too.
Most definitely.
And he had... That's... Like I said, that's been there. Perkins was playing 10 yards off of him because he's not used to playing. I don't think he is used to playing uptight like that. He's used to playing safety. And we're down to 1 timeout, two timeouts. Maybe that's what they did. They called the timeout to get Christie back into the game. Vista Ridge beats Round Rock 30-29.
Oh, wow. 4th down.
Oh, way too...
Lots of room and a great catch. Still on his feet. Gets out of a arm tackle. All the way up. The sideline he goes. Ball marked all the way down to the 22-yard line.
And he gets out of bounds
on the play.
Which I think stops the clock.
Momentarily, yeah. 6:05 to go. Rolling out on 1st down. Throws off his back foot. Caught at the 20. Brought down inside the 20 down to the, looks to be 18-yard line or 17-yard line. Make that. Gain of 3 on the play.
You need one of these senior defensive players to make a play out there. They're tired, hands on their hips, but that offensive line is so big.
Waits looking to throw here on second down. Throws across the middle.
Had him.
Had a receiver. Led him too far. Incomplete.
Yeah, but we totally missed him.
Stops the clock at 5:23 to go.
That's that zone. They're trying to play a zone there and release and let someone get him coming across on a slant like that. And since it is 17 points, it is 3 scores. So they are making them take some time off the clock.
Two receivers to each side here. Third down for the Warriors. Blitz up the middle. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. Great job by the McNeil Maverick defense coming in hot on the blitz. Getting to the QB just in time. Makes it 4th down.
Yeah, they're defensive backs and safeties, though, they are struggling with this, with the crossing routes on the zone. Sending out another two-way player. Gary getting out there to play DB kind of role.
Tight to the near side. 3 receivers, 1 to the top of the screen. He's going out of bounds.
Gotta go with him.
Rolling and a jump pass.
Yeah.
Incomplete. Slipping and falling, both players.
Yeah, just a great job, though, there by, I think that was, pretty sure that was Michael Jones and Hubbard getting back there and just creating pressure. You know, one of the things that last week we talked about when we were doing the Southwestern game, one of the things that why you need your players to go 100% on every play, which is why football is so tough because you get so tired.
Right.
But why you need them to play at 100% every single play is to put pressure on the other team. You know, those guys are just giving everything they can. They didn't even get to the quarterback, right? They didn't even make the sack. But that effort made him have to do a jump pass that he just could not make. If he's all settled and feeling comfortable, he makes that throw, and it's a touchdown.
1st and 10 for McNeil at the 17 after the turnover on downs. Zylan Hall gets the handoff, gets the edge. Flag coming in on the backside.
Here comes our first hold of the night.
It could be. It is.
I swear. First hold of the night.
I join you in cursing this fiasco that is.
It's because he tackled him. He wasn't even holding him.
No,
he just tackled him.
Half the distance to the goal, but where are they going?
So you're not allowed to even tackle. I mean, you gotta block them. Pancake blocks are not tackles.
No, they are not.
And so it wasn't even true holding, Michael. He just tackled him.
Ball goes back to the 9-yard line, half the distance to the goal. Snap to Soltz under center. It's a keeper on the rollout, coming near side to the 15,
staying
up to the 20,
bounds.
up to the 25, still on his feet.
Yeah, you can see he's trying to stay in bounds. Good job.
They'll keep the clock going. First, nice job by Jaden Soltz, the captain quarterback, moving all the way up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 21 on that keeper.
Yeah.
Beautifully executed, too. My goodness.
And I've mentioned his name a couple of times for blocking, but again, Perkins out there playing two-way, right? He was just out there playing safety, and he's throwing blocks out there that get you that first down. And he you can see him. He's tired. They are gutting it out. 4:29 left.
I'd like to say I gutted it out, but I took a seat when the 4th quarter started. So kudos to you, my friend. So Hall gets the handoff. Zylan Hall makes a move to the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. Down the sideline he goes. He'll be shoved out of bounds. But great job. Zylan Hall going upfield.
Well, you talk about a guy that's like coming out there and taking advantage of some tired legs. Woo!
all the way down to the Warrior 15-yard line. Oh, my gravy.
Yeah, he's asking to come out. I think he is one of those tackles, right, where he's got the ball, he's holding it right here, and he gets tackled down, and so the ball gets him in his stomach and his chest.
55-yard run for Zylan Hall. Down to the 15, 1st and 10 for the Mavericks. Clock stops as he stepped out of bounds.
It does keep going until you get to those 2 minutes.
That's right. Handoff up the middle. It's Aiden Taylor all the way down to the 5. 1st and goal for the Mavericks. Inside the 5 to the 4-yard line is where they'll mark him. 1st and goal. McNeil with 3:46 to go. Gain of 11 for Aiden Taylor, right up the middle. 3:35 to go in the ball game. Clock continues to run.
Yeah, no reason to hurry up. It's a 3-score game, so no reason to even kick a field goal here. So, well, a field goal would actually have to make them kick that 3-score would have to be a field goal.
Stoltz is going to keep this one, gets the angle into the end zone. Touchdown, Mavericks.
Yeah, the captain.
Jaden Stoltz making it happen. A 4-yard scamper around the left side. A couple big keepers for Jaden Stoltz. The second one results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
I'd like to see somebody else do that. Are they going to go for 2 here?
Looks like it.
Is that just putting salt on the wound? Or no, it makes it more than 3 touchdowns with 2-point conversions.
It'll end around.
Oh, look
Zach
at that.
Christie, a little pass into the end zone.
How about that?
Stoltz, a double reverse pass. And Jaden Stoltz gets the 2 points.
Look at these linemen. Look how excited they are coming out the field.
Beautiful. Zach Christie with the 2-point conversion pass to Jaden Stoltz.
Coaching staff is just like, can we just get 1 2-point play? We got to do that play we've been working on in practice because it's beautiful. Well, it took 70.
It sure did. 70-45 with 3:06 remaining in the ball game. Your McNeil Mavericks on top.
Laying 70 on Westwood. I'm excited about that.
On homecoming, no less.
Yes.
And your senior tight end
It
gets the crown.
It would have been better if we laid 70 on them on their homecoming night.
Yeah.
That would have been better, but I'll take it. If my son was listening to me right now, his eyes would be rolling. He would be laughing, though. His 18-year-old self would not be laughing.
Dad.
He'd be like, oh, my God. But his 24-year-old self, heck yeah. What would my daughter would say, you be you, Dad. That's what she would tell me.
Nice.
Yep.
Jordan gets it. Bryce Wilson to kick off once again here tonight. Oh, my gracious.
I got the best kids in the world.
I'd fight you on that one, but I know your kids too well.
I think I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Wilson kicks this one deep. And thought about a hot second.
He wanted to.
Yep.
He's had some pretty cool runs tonight, but tell you what though, Westwood's got something here. Now I do think that McNeil defense could definitely play better, but they've got something. They've got a seasoned junior quarterback.
Yep.
Right? Played all last year as the starting quarterback. So even though it was a 2-8 season, that's a lot of reps. That's a lot of practice. That's a lot of timing with his wide receivers.
Mm-hmm.
They have some super quick, fast, shifty running backs and wideouts.
2 receivers on the near side. Looks to be Smith at quarterback handoff right up the middle. Still on his feet. No one's tackling him. And the ball came out. Was he down or did it pop loose beforehand?
Well,
they're going to say he's down by contact. Up across the 35 to the 37, a first down, and a 12-yard run.
Yeah, and here come some second stringers in for defense. They were told as they were running out, use your arms to tackle.
Handoff once again. Wade Allen gets the handoff, pushes the pile across the 40 to the 42-yard line, a gain of 5 on the carry.
So something I've seen a couple of times tonight that I wonder if it's been one of the reasons why they've had some success. A lot of times our guys, instead of trying to take on 70 or 77, who are just gigantic, they're trying to go around them, trying to make some sort of move where they don't actually take them on head on. They just try to go around them. By doing that, especially if you doing it to 70 on the outside, that just opens up that gap. So if you're going to do that, you're taking away gap coverage. Got to have a linebacker come up and get that. And if they don't, then that's one of the reasons why you might have success. Which I can kind of understand that logic. Those guys are gigantic.
Some big dudes.
I mean, those are some big dudes on this offensive line. You know, I actually, before the game, was wondering if we might come out in a 4 front, right?
Yeah.
Maybe do a 4-3, because these guys are so big. Just try to make it a little bit tougher on them. I mean, but, you know.
The reason for the long delay here is the 2-minute timeout at the end of each half. Handoff getting to the edge, still on his feet. Close to midfield, pushing the pile up across the 50-yard line. Inside McNeil territory to the 49. Wonder who that was. New running back, I believe. Yeah, number 25 on the carry, Zeke Brock.
Another score update from Skyler. Hutto 49, Cedar Ridge 42. Some big scores.
Yeah, we'll talk about that game in just a second. That might interest you to hear some tidbits about that. Handoff once again.
I thought that was a football. It was a helmet.
Alex Smith in at quarterback here in this last drive. 1:24 to go. Timeout called.
Or was it? This is multiple times now where the referees have super confused me.
Bless you, whoever that was. Natua. The Hutto versus Cedar Ridge game, by the way, as we called Hutto's games last season, as you remember, and Hutto has a new head coach as Coach Compton became the athletic director. A shout out to Coach LaPlante over there in the Houston area, a good friend of ours. But the offensive coordinator under Coach Compton went to Cedar Ridge, and he's their offensive coordinator this year.
Oh.
So it's a little friendly district rival, and Cedar Ridge has a new head coach, as does Westwood, as does Hutto this season for our district. So it's lots of fun things going on around here. Smith takes a snap, handoff right up the middle once again. I believe that was Brock on the carry. Yes, it was. Not much going on that one. In fact, it looks like he lost. Maybe, no, they're going to say no gain.
And they don't have to take another snap.
No.
There is not a 25-point play.
Zeke Brock just walking off to the sideline, and they're going to let that one go, and that's
going
to do it. The clock will run to 0, and the Mavericks come away with their second win in a row and their first win in district play of the season to kick things off on their homecoming night here at Kelly Reeves Athletic Complex. What a night it was.
Yeah, as you just heard the PA announcer there yell, drive safely. You know, having a wife that's been working in the education industry for over 2 decades, and myself being a teacher just starting this year, homecoming nights are one of the scarier nights for us parents and educators. So sending some prayers out to all the kids out there tonight. Be safe. Make sure to take care of yourself, and let's get to class on Monday morning.
Indeed. Well said. What an amazing night this has been, my friends. Wow.
Yeah, started off with some goosebumps from a pick six, and then nearly having to sit down because I could not stand how things were so crazy, to once again goosebumps and super excited for the McNeil Mavericks. That was scoring 70 points. I can't remember the last time the Mavericks even came close to that kind of number. So, but their defense is definitely going to that defensive room will certainly have some film work to do.
We always I've learned from you, and I love it so much. You don't lose, you learn.
That's right.
And even when you win, you still learn, because there's a lot of work that needs to be done, a lot of things to look at. And Coach Hermes from the jump said they're locked in, we're locked in, and for the most part they sure were from the jump. A pick six to start things off, and then putting up 70 on the scoreboard by the time the night is over. That's pretty impressive. Very impressive, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, I'm sure he would say that is impressive, but giving up 45 on the other side of it is something that's definitely got to be worked on.
Yeah, no bueno at all.
Yep. But you can't do anything about the game in front of you. You can't do anything about... Oh. He is still on there. I was just asking Merle a question, but they're still talking after that Vandergrift victory.
Oh, right on.
Yep. Kudos or congratulations to Vandergrift. And now we have the school song over there for Westwood. And then there are lots of kids, or maybe this is actually McNeil. I see them swaying, so I should know the school song, should I not?
I mean, I don't know it.
I sang it many times. I sang it many times in the basketball gym. Like I said earlier, McNeil has been known for their basketball history and legacy of Coach Hageman there for so long. Dylan played 4 years on varsity for Coach Hageman, and it was a great time. But it is really, really nice. Right as we were leaving, about 2020, coaching staffs were changing in the next couple of years, and they really have kind of brought a different culture here. Very, very proud of them. They are boyfriend and girlfriend, by the way. We were wondering that, the king and queen. She came running up to him like they knew each other, but no kiss for the cameras, but they just kissed each other there. Congratulations to those two. That's got to be super fun.
Yeah, no doubt.
And he scored a touchdown.
Yes, he did.
Like, what a night for him.
And had a huge key block on another one, which was fun to call and fun to watch. What a night it was, man. A 99.5-yard touchdown pass from Jaden Soltz to Jarrell Gary. And, man, that's one for the record books and one for the scrapbooks for sure. Final score here tonight, the Westwood Warriors fall to your McNeil Mavericks. Mavericks win 70-45 on homecoming.
Whew.
What a great night it was. Looking forward to next week. Don't quote me on this one. I don't even know where we're going or what we're doing, so I forgot to look.
Well, that's our life sometimes, you know. We know where we're going tomorrow, and then we'll have to work from there.
Yeah.
But yeah, what a great night for the Mavericks. Like we talked about, though, some work to do on defense, tackling. There's just, what are you gonna do? But you got to get better at it. So all you can do is work on it in practice, and just try to get better.
Oh, indeed.
And I'm checking out where we're gonna go. next week. So lost to Weiss in that first week, 56-28, and then Lake Belton we get a victory last week, 34-28, and then next week we're going to your old stomping grounds. We're going to Dragon Stadium.
Dragon Stadium, all right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Dragon Stadium on Friday the 19th.
Taking on the Dragons, I believe, right?
Yes, right.
All right.
So, yeah, come out and check us out. Listen to us. Watch us. Contact us on Twitter. Let us know how we're doing. If you ever want to give a shout-out, we're happy to do it.
Absolutely.
We'll say hello to anybody and everybody.
Again, if you want to, just for safekeeping, Michael, @Michael, MICHAEL_ATXVOX is my X handle.
Yeah,
All the
mine
X's
is
on X.
Mine is Coach Trey Grubb.
There you
Just
go.
try to make it as easy as possible for everybody.
Right on.
So, yeah, what a great night. Very, very exciting. It's just a big play after big play after big play. Unfortunately, big play on for our defense giving up a big play, but the offense getting some major big chunk plays and some big scoring drives and scoring plays. 99, like you said, 99.5-yard touchdown pass. Quarterback goes for 60 or something like that on a touchdown run. So, what a great night. Any thoughts, or you want to go through the plays? Or
63 yards. If you want me to, I can.
Sure.
Break it down. Way back when we first started this bad boy, back at around 7 o'clock, Westwood they won the coin toss, and they elected to receive right away. And 3 plays into it, number 8, Marshall Holland picks it off and returns it for a touchdown. Mavericks on top, 7-0. The next kickoff, Westwood drives the field, winds up getting a 28-yard field goal. Mavericks on top, 7-3. Mavericks have to punt on their first offensive possession. Warriors get the ball back, and they go down and score one play and 78 yards. Never mind. Nope. No. A 22-yard because of the punt return went all the way down to the 22. I beg your pardon. So one play and a 22-yard touchdown run by Allen made it 10-7. There we go. I got to read my writing better. Mavericks come back and have the ball for a couple minutes. A 14-yard touchdown pass to Gary from Soltz makes it 14-10.
Yeah, never gave that lead up after that, even though it was kind of hairy for a little bit.
Another offensive series made it 21-10. And then we, on the ensuing kickoff, we force a fumble, get the ball right back, and we score once again, making it 27-10. We missed the extra point. And then our very next offensive series after we forced a botched punt, which was really nice. Messed up on the snap, and we get the ball back. A 3-yard touchdown catch from Gary. Nice play on the edge there, 34-10.
Yeah, that gave us our spread that we needed.
Yeah,
right.
And the Warriors came right back, and 49-yard touchdown to number 4. Norrell made it 34-17 at the half. Our very first possession of the second half, we went down and scored on a 39-yard touchdown pass to Zach Christie, and then a 10-yard touchdown for the Warriors, and it just went back and forth, man. It was a knockdown, drag-out. Just looking at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Obviously, doing their math, 10 touchdowns on the evening for the Mavericks out of, I believe, 13 offensive series. They had 2 punts and the halftime.
Yeah, and another thing, 2 games in a row now with no turnovers after having 6 or 7 in that first game.
Oh, that was so rough. Yes, sir.
I mean, they'd be 3-0 right now if they didn't turn the ball over in that first game.
Yeah.
So they've got themselves a team here. Going to have to definitely tighten things up or get some things figured out on defense. And but otherwise, they're right there. This offense is cooking. Lots of playmakers all over the place. and their wide receivers, running backs. I mean, you saw there at the end. I mean, Zyland Hall's coming in there to run the ball when the other team's kind of tired. Holy moly! They couldn't even catch him. So they've got those kind of weapons, and they just need some folks to step up on defense, get some pressure in the backfield, and start wrapping up. You know, and now high school football's not as hard as college, which isn't as hard as the NFL, but in high school, you can't just hit them and knock them down. You can in Pop Warner. You probably can in junior high. High school, you can't just hit them. You got to put your arms on them.
Yeah.
You just can't pop them like you want to be a highlight reel or something. Just can't.
To that effect, the last scoring drive for McNeil started at their own 9-yard line. One rush by Soltz for 21 yards, up to the 30. Handed off to Zyland Hall. He goes all the way up the near sideline, all the way down to the 15-yard line. A couple plays later, the 4-yard touchdown run for Soltz. That scoring drive of 91 yards took 2 minutes and 8 seconds.
Yeah, and
so
their defense is gonna. I mean, it's kind of ironic, you know. It's a win and a loss, kind of. If your defense is gonna not be playing tough enough, scoring in 2 minutes, you'll take it. But you don't want to get back out there. You gotta. But they ran the ball, so I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, that's
right.
You know, if you're slinging it around everywhere, but running the ball. But yeah, I have faith. Last week's defense in the second half, if that defense plays in this game, I mean, it's 70-15, something like that.
Yep.
But Coach might also say that a lot of that had to do with Westwood. I'm telling you, that offensive line is something.
Something, yeah.
Those are some big dudes. So that definitely made it difficult. And
that was a stellar observation on your part. Just noticing what was being done by the offensive line.
Oh yeah.
To our defense and how we were unable to respond.
Well, and also another thing about, you know, if you don't take them on direct, right, they're getting to that second level like that.
Yep.
So they can get to a linebacker quickly. So if you're going to go around them, that's why a couple of times I was trying to point out that the defensive linemen were engaging their offensive linemen and taking them down the line with them to at least string it out. Sometimes they made the play. Sometimes the linebacker came up and made the play. But even though they're gigantic, right, just taking them on and making them have to do something, I think was beneficial.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know near enough as that coaching staff down there, and they just won a football game 70-45. So
right.
There's got some stuff going on there that's good. It's clicking. Every game they're going to get better. Every game they're going to learn. There's more practice to do now. There's more film work to do now.
Right.
So, no, this is from a guy that bleeds these colors. This is just super exciting. So I'm excited to see them go up against Round Rock. Round Rock's beaten our tails too many times in the past. I know that those are your stomping grounds. So I'm excited to see what they can do at the Dragon Stadium.
Yeah, absolutely. Whew. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. We got our McNeil. We finally get to see the band. But yeah, you know, one of the things I like to do when we close up shop here is definitely tell everybody out there, you know, this weekend, get out there, do something for somebody else that just makes their day just a little bit better. There's a lot of people out there that need that, and so it'll certainly make you feel better. It will most assuredly make them feel better. We all have a lot to be grateful for, so it's good to go out there and pass that gratitude forward.
Absolutely. I appreciate you saying that. Not only do you say it, you also live that out, so please follow suit. Do that for each other. I always like to say make sure you love each other, love yourself so that your love can last. That's Trey Grubb. It's going to do it for us here tonight from the Palace on Palmer here at Kelly Reeves Athletic Stadium. I want to thank all the folks involved with the Vype Media crew, our Vype CEO, Derek Dushak, the man, the myth, the legend, our guru and broadcast director, Merle Bertrand. Sue Venkat is our tech superhero, our technical director. Communications director is Christina Weber Bertrand. Our QA tonight, our assurance lifeline, is Mr. Skylar Gillespie, and
Thank
that
you,
was
Skylar.
and is my broadcast partner, dear friend, producer, and the rudder of the ship, Mr. Trey Grubb. I'm Michael Rose, and on behalf of this amazing crew, we thank you. And, of course, this is not possible without the sponsorship, partnership, friendship, and support of the McNeil Maverick Football Booster Club. So we thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast here on the Vype Media Network. Once again, your Mavericks defeat the Warriors 70. That's right, folks, 7-0 to 45. Y'all be well. Love yourself first so your love can last. We'll see you down the line back at Dragon Stadium on the air next Friday night for more McNeil Maverick football. Until then, go Mavericks!
Gonna let you listen to the band here as they close out.